Yurt. Why does this work sometimes and not other times? Incredible. Okay, we're closing that down. Oh, my kingdom for like an all-in-one chat service. So I can just look at you guys in one window instead of splitting you guys up like the mongrels you are. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Get that one. Get that one. Okay. My kingdom for all-in-one chats. Won't happen today. I got to figure out why this one doesn't work sometimes. Sometimes, like Tuesday, this shit was on point, chat. Today, not so much. But it's fine. Shout out to Elgato Prompter for allowing me with a clean viewing experience of both my chats. I can certainly appreciate that. Hashtag ad. Chat, how we doing? I, for one, blame TikTok. You sound like my government. LOL. Is that too real? Is that too real? Sorry to say. Sorry to do so. I lit this during the starting soon, and I forgot that I've been lighting them during the opening ceremonies of stream, if you will. Tonight we have a lovely Love Sugar candle. This is raspberry sugar and vanilla. So very excited for this one. Nice and sweet. I had to tidy up my office soon. It's getting a little cluttered. I just got a lot of wall art that I need to hang up and stuff like that. Well, you know what? Don't go for that joke then. I don't get it. I don't appreciate jokes. I don't like humor. I don't like it. But you know what I do like? Exclamation point candle. Use code CBAD at Cosmic Campbell's. Cosmic Campbell's. She makes soup. Please don't tell Kate I said that. Cosmic Candles. Love it. Absolutely love it. Got a big order put in. Very excited for that to come in a few weeks. How's everybody doing? Final week watch party of the SPL. Final week, Shuckle Premier League. Next week, we are doing playoff watch parties, which will be good. So, yeah. Playoffs, Nuzlocke, Saturday, we got more Singing Sapphire. Next week, actually, is going to be a little weird one. Next week, so we'll likely do a Thursday stream. Since it is playoffs, it'll probably be only playoffs that we watch. Tuesday will be playoffs, and then we'll do a little bit of Singing Sapphire. Thursday will likely be just the playoff games because I have to fly out early Friday for PAX. Like, stupid early. So, that being said, probably a little bit of a shorter stream next Thursday. Let me scroll up and say hi to everybody real quick. Hanny Ezekiel over on Twitch, hello. Over on YouTube, Visual Leaf Brums. Mr. Stefan. Silver, Grape Juice, hello. Welcome on out, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. Very, very excited for tonight. I know a few matches that happened, and I'm very excited to watch them and see how they played out. Very, very excited to see how they played out. Hey, what's up, Uzi? How you doing, brother? Very excited to see how these played out. And I'm done doom scrolling on social media now. Let me just keep my alerts open and everything so I can see who is all here. I also got the thing. Shout out to Gale Level. Provided me with this awesome rotating thing. I was trying to find a good way to put up member goals for both platforms without having like a billion things rotated around. So I'll try to clean them up afterwards a little bit more on brand than just like randomtext.exe. But very excited that I was able to get that put together there. Let me pull up the first match of the week. Let me look at the schedule. All right, first up, we have... Do we want to start? So there's two 1-0s this week, and I think we start with a 1-0 and end with a 1-0. Recommendation for the night, watch Chimp's side. The Chimp v Gator game. Gator's vid has a weird cut that skips a few turns. Might have been an editing error. Okay, we can definitely do that. Doing wonders for my spiritual health? Hell yeah, man. Happy Ramadan to you. I gotta watch Kyle's side. I haven't watched Kyle's side of our battle yet. Okay. Because Kyle told me he was gonna do like a goat intro. Kyle's the goat, so I have to imagine that he did. I have to imagine he did a goat intro per usual. But I'm very excited. There were a lot of 1-0s last week. There's only 2 1-0s this week, so it's gonna be 2 nail biters. First up, let's do Chimp vs. Gator. Let's do Chimp vs. Gator. Crowd favorite. Let's do that one. Where's Champ? There we go. Nope. Hold on. There we go. All right. Champ packed. Oh, I'm so happy I killed my mic in time. That was a loud one. That one hurt. I just hurt my back. Ah. All right. Enough of the M&Ms. Let's watch some Draft League.
Excitement. And bake your tails off. M&Ms for all fun kind.
Oh, little Dragon Ball Super card game. I'll watch this ad. Low-key have been looking into it. Very, 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 very low-key. I can't afford to get into a card game right now. But a digital card game on PC, however. That I might be able to entertain. Guess who has 2 thumbs and just placed their first Cosmic Candles order? Ah, thank you so much. I hope you love it. If you tune into Kate's stream, she makes them live too. That's like the coolest fucking part. How many companies can you order products from where you can watch the product being made like live in front of you? Love that shit. Love that shit. What is the SPL? SPL is the Shuckle Premier League Golden Lion. It's a Pokemon Draft League. We're going to be watching the final week battles. Very excited for this week. All right, right out the gate, we got Chimp versus Gator. Chimp got Crabominable? I don't remember Chimp getting Crabominable. Like I said it on Tuesday. I've been out of Draft League for a few weeks, just wrapping up my recording, scheduling everything out, and calling it a day there. So I'm like looking at these, and I'm like, when the hell did he get a Crabominable? Crabominable, though, goated.
Of the SPL is upon us, and I have to tell you something. I have to confess.
2
weeks ago, when I played Uzi Gunner, I said that I was locked into the playoffs. That my play didn't matter. However, going into week 8, I am in jeopardy of losing.
He's in jeopardy.
Fortunately for me, my opponent is Gator, a good friend of mine, and he's 7-0. And you might be thinking, he's 7-0, he must be a good battler, therefore you're in danger of losing. However, I convinced him that our game doesn't matter, and that we should just bring all choice Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Thus, we have a battle of all choice Pokemon, Choice Bandit, Choice Specs, and Choice Scarf. But that gives me the advantage because my team is quite bulky and has quite a few immunities and resists. Tinglu, Iron Hands, Tornadus T.
Okay.
Drift Blim. These are all Pokemon with fantastic resistances and immunities and can hit quite hard with respective choice items. And now... Anyways, let's just get on to the battle. Like if I win, I win. Like I'm in playoffs. If I lose, then I'm out of the playoffs, and I can record some more Jeopardy. Like I'm on the free. Like thank you. Shout out to all the people that have been watching the Draft League. Shout out to the people that watch Pokemon Jeopardy. But yeah, win or lose, you know, it was fun. Next Draft League that I do is only gonna be National Dex. All right, let's get into the battle. That's
hysterical. Chat, I got myself in a low tier league coming up. We're probably starting things up here in probably a few weeks, actually. Very looking forward to it. I think Gator honestly benefits for this though, solely because of the Hisuian Samurai. Oh yeah, just I like that.
Warrior can surpass an elite with enough hard work.
All right, here we go. Me versus Gator. So, got all bandage specs team, no scarfs, and as you can see from the nicknames, League of Legends.
Banded specs, band specs.
I'm probably gonna just leave Turnis. Let me think about it for a second. No, I'm just leaving Turnis.
Okay.
Haunter.
Gator's got Haunter, Zarude, Golden Go, Iron Moth, Samurott, Staraptor. Gator or Chimp has Arcanine, Tinglu, Dragonite, Drifblim, Iron Hands, Tornadus. If he can wear down that Tinglu and that Iron Hands, I feel like Haunter goes crazy.
Insta-Raptor. All right.
Low key. What up, DJ?
Write it down.
Very
yeah,
excited
me and
for
Gator,
it. Hell yeah,
we're-
Mr. Devon. Good stuff.
We're playing TFT. He's like 3 or 4 levels ahead of me in terms of mastering the game. Currently Diamond 2, trying to hit Master. He's already Master and has quit on the set and is playing PBE. So, you know, he's left me behind, but that's fine. Because I've always had to struggle and fight. That's made me strong. Yeah, I just leave Tornadus and he just hits and runs. You know, like Hurricane, Switch. I got Pokemon. that
Yeah, I
like
mean, like, Specs Tornadus really doesn't have too many switch-ins in this matchup.
Also, no timer because, like, we're probably banning Pokemon and if the timer runs out, the timer runs out. GG. GG, I win. Iron Moss. Dondo Zoe.
Okay, so, like, one of these is faster and gonna hit harder.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hurricane knocks us out. It's only resistance.
I think, David, I think he benefited more from Band or
That'd be pretty
Specs
good.
than he did any Scarfs, quite honestly.
Wait, this thing's not super effective. And gone. GG.
Oh,
Get confused. Hit yourself.
Snivy
Hit yourself,
Fusion.
hit yourself.
Snivy Fusion.
I mean, even if he doesn't hit yourself, I live any hit. Like, Flamethrower does like 70, 90,
Oh.
80. Overheat. I live that.
You do not live that.
Okay. That's fine. I mean,
That's a Specs overheat from
like,
Iron
he's
Mob.
lucky that it's all
Jesus.
banded because like otherwise I would just go Dragonite and Dragon Dance and swoop Steam.
Yeah, no, the
Whatever.
mono choice
good.
puts this in a little bit of a pickle.
Tingling set of rocks. Kill this thing. Can't revenge anymore. Sounds good.
Went out for what I originally. No, DJ, I get that.
It's a rude.
That's how I felt against. That's how I felt a little bit against
So
Uzi
Raptor,
when I was
yeah,
like,
I would
he's gonna be
prefer Raptor
Scarf
so much
Bolt,
to
but
be
I still click
pretty much
Sucker
that.
Punch anyways. Like if I would have Terror Blast
Rude
grounded
for
there,
you to switch in Earthquake
I feel like it
and-
would have been a whole different game.
My stabs are resisted by his rude.
So I feel that definitely.
Okay.
There've been a few
does
matches
the
this
scouter say?
season.
Go
There've been a few matches this season where like I have a game plan in mind and then I just go away from it. And I'm like, ah, well, shit. So I feel that.
Alright, so dark or grass.
So a little bit of a semi-meme match leading off. Good way to kind of
Maybe
dip
goes
the
for grass.
toes
I
into
probably have
the
to go
into the
into
water, you know, for the
Iron Hands.
draft league.
Just to preserve my focus sash. My multi-scale. Imagine if I cheated and just brought like 2 Dragon Dance Dragonite though. Like wouldn't that be funny? Like hilarious. Petal Blizzard.
Oh,
he locked
oh
in?
my god. Banded Petal Blizzard is
Oh, no,
crazy.
that's Petal Dance. What is Petal Blizzard? What the heck? That's a
Banded
lot.
Petal Blizzard is crazy.
strong. Alright. I don't want to go for fighting move. He has 2 ghosts, so let's just wall switch out.
Yeah. I mean, especially because like a banded close combat or banded drain punch would just go
And I don't
away.
want Thunder Punch.
Go away with
I don't
everything.
want to Thunder Punch like a Haunter, and then
Isn't
it just
Petal Blizzard the
takes hit,
special
and
one?
then,
I thought-
Like, what am I gonna do?
I thought
Like,
Petal
Wall Switch
Dance.
damage
I
and
think
Thunder
Petal
Punch damage, like,
Dance
the
is the
Brick
special one.
Alright, our moth is gone. Alright. What if I could still Volt Switch? Like Volt Switch on his corpse? Nah.
Oh my god, Volt Switch on the corpse. Imagine. Imagine.
So he
Oh
knows how
my
much Volt
god,
Switch.
that'd be
He
too
bring down
good.
10, so I'm good.
That'd be too good.
That's the thing. Like I have immunities, but I didn't realize about that he's got.
I'm always
right-handed.
right-handed.
Immunities, and I brought Iron Hands.
Always.
Haunter.
Oh, okay. Let me see Haunter do something, please. So chat, ever since, if you guys remember the Swish League that I did, where I had if you guys remember the Swish League that I had where I had Kadabra, ever since then I have wanted to use Haunter so badly. I would just like I just feel like those middle stage Mons are very good budget. I would very, very much like to try Haunter. So that being said, I would love Haunter to pop off right here. Just drop Spec Shadow Ball. I mean, you got a whole Ting Lu right there. So if he like Specs Focus Blast right now, bruh.
Sludge Wave. Maybe not Sludge Bomb.
Bruh.
Yeah. Sludge Wave has a chance to kill me. So let's go to this. Resist. And GG. Hasn't clean, like, of course, dude.
Oh,
Sometimes life is too uncertain to have regrets.
Of course. I actually don't have a fairy resist on this team. man.
150.
Like,
That was like a third damage to fucking Ting Lu, by the way. Oh,
oh, wait.
Saffron the Goat. Yes.
Alright, so let me think here. His switch in is likely.
That
going to
Kadabra
be-
game, man, when Kadabra you just bring it in, you just, all right, I'm just going to click, the super life, life orb magic card. GG.
Star Raptor or Zarude. They're physical attackers. So I could bring an Arcanine. And if he doesn't this again, I have the Arcanine. Or... Oh, okay. I can bring in Arcanine, and because he's faster with the Haunter, if he goes into a physical attacker, which he likely will against Tinglu, then I get the Intimidate off, and this... Ooh, I got him. He goes into Zarude. He goes into Zarude. I got him right where I want him. Okay. So I go Arcanine here, right? I get the Intimidate off. The Intimidate is key. And now, I have a 100% chance to live a jolly close combat.
Ooh.
Oh my god, this is beautiful. My EVs are coming.
Not as min-max as Kadabra. No, true.
And
Kadabra's super min-max. I think Haunter's still pretty good, though. It's like, what, 120?
I counted it right.
120 special attack, 90 in speed or something like that? You watched like 2 days? Oh, hell yeah.
And he might not even go for
I gotta go back and watch some of the greatest hits.
I still got a Drifblim in the back.
You fool!
Alright, easy live. He's adamant. Does that
Tough.
even outspeed me? How does that outspeed me?
Tough.
Oh, he hits 309.
Oh,
Hand off your taxes to a local
Chimp is
expert
not
who's
having a good
just
time right
for
now.
Your situation. They'll do it all for you.
Jim is not having a good time right now. That is tough.
And... Alright. Wait, like it's another 50-50, man. Terra Blast. Wait, no. Terra Blast doesn't do anything to Golden Go.
There's so many opportunities here where I'm like, if you just like had like a setup mon right here, but they're all choiced, so.
So it's either Thunderbolt or Shadow Ball. And do I Terra? No, I still need to resist the.
I think you keep a fighting
poison.
immunity.
So
I think you need a
know what, I'm
poison
gonna click Shadow
resist.
Ball. I'm gonna click Shadow Ball because like, yeah, I'm just click Shadow Ball. GG. You're not going Staraptor. I'm a beast. I'm a beast.
If Gator goes Raptor, I scream.
Please don't go Staraptor. If you go Staraptor, it's like the game is.
Challenge the coach, infamous for clicking buttons right.
Okay, Golden Go. Where are the nicknames, by the way? Is just plain Golden Go? Meanwhile, I have like 6 nicknames. Alright, Golden Go's gone.
There you go.
That's one ghost.
But now
Zarude.
Straptor comes in. Setup is for coward. No,
Range
100%.
of extreme speed.
Yep, Straptor comes in and just Brave Birds everything.
No, it's not. Okay, Staraptor. Brave Bird close combat double edge. Brave Bird. Close combat.
Do you
double
take
edge.
one here? So he goes for Brave Bird. So no, that's right. The Arcanine's dead. I was gonna say, I was like, the Arcanine's dead. So
Big Louis ear.
I think it's Tinglu.
Or Heart. No, I need Heart. Hariyama's more useful because like Zarude. Like it's just Zarude problems. I just have Zarude problems.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think it's Tinglu.
Probably doesn't kill it based on that roll that you got earlier. Okay. Brave Bird. Easy live. What if I was cuss that berry here? What if I was cuss that?
What if I was cussed at? Okay.
Wait, what if he snakes me and he's not banned on one of his Pokemon or choiced?
Now now the mind games really come in.
Extreme speed.
I think you have to. You have to go into Dragonite and E-Speed. Or you like
Yeah, it's gotta be
or you go Dragonite and you double. Gator has no reason to keep Raptor around anymore. The denial stage of grief. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. I agree.
It could have been Drifblim, but I have no time.
You haven't figured it out yet?
Please.
Caster Labs not staying connected to Twitch is killing me.
What? Dude.
Why would you not E-Speed there? Did you not E-Speed for the ghosts? Like, that was tough.
Wait, unless?
That was a tough one.
Wait, he has the Rude Hunter? The Rude Hunter.
He's good Rude Hunter.
Dude, that didn't kill?
It's like base 40. It's like base 40, brother. What up, Sparky?
31 to 37.
Oh.
Okay, Hunter.
Use Aqua Jet.
It's 3 on 3.
Use Aqua Jet and hope again.
His Samurott still too.
I feel like you have to.
Like Samurott, I have to sack this. Like I can't. Like Aqua Jet. Like this Aqua Jet doesn't matter. Like the damage, there's no breakpoint. Like everything else on my team kills this.
Terra Haunter.
Terra. Terra for what? Steel? Water? Ghost?
Oh, those Terra Ghost Shadow Balls are about to pop.
Alright, Aqua Jet. Senna. Oh my god, if I got a crit. If I got a crit. If I got a crit.
Bro,
Okay,
Terra Ghost Haunters. Bruh. I need.
I just win. No. You don't the crit.
I
No, you-
need
yeah, with the crit one.
Haunter. I need
Oh
a
my
draft
gosh.
Haunter.
Okay. Can I still?
Hey, what's up, Bruno?
Okay,
How you
Terra
doing?
Ghosted.
So this is kind of a meme draft league game right now. They're just they both brought like Pokemon that
These
have
are also
choice
yes, it's the
like moves in some way.
Samurott?
Either
Maybe
Banded,
it's
Scarf,
West.
or Specs. But yeah, we were just talking about Haunter's a monster. I would love to pick that up.
Surely this isn't that strong. Like it'll do like 50%, and then maybe.
I need to get
I
those
guess there is
coaches in
gonna always
the
be 50%
low tier
anyway.
league.
I'm about to go even further beyond.
I'd love the coaches in the
That
other
Battle
league
Wizard
to
that I took,
just
like, it did, like, that did so
let's
much
just start
damage, like, what
drafting
the
right
heck?
now. I'm ready.
The fight is done.
Oh fuck!
We lost.
That was loud.
Stay hidden.
That was loud. Was that an ad for Kenobi? Kenobi already come out like last year?
What, crit? So it just does 90%?
It's Terra Ghost Specs, brother. That thing
It's not
has
flip.
what is hold on, I need my handy dandy calc. Hold on, because I'm sideline tweaking as well. Haunter, huge choice specs, Terra Ghost against Driftblim. Terra Fairy. Yeah, if that's max HP, literally if that's max HP, 77 to 91. If that's just modest. Yeah. Yep. That's insane. Oh my god. Ugh, gross. Gross. Yep. Haunter's got 115 base special attack, 95 speed. Crazy.
So we're using like our Terra Ghost Pokemon? Like I'm not Terra Ghost, so I like uptrade.
Haunter's the new meta. Yeah.
Ghost.
It all makes sense now. Yeah, exactly. No, that is wow.
And with that, I think our hopes are gone for this battle.
Haunter.
Samurott?
Oh yeah, here comes
Hold on. Wait, this is Banded. Aftermath? No.
Aqua Cutter's not contact.
Man. Wait, Aqua Cutter can miss.
It can.
But then I drop my defenses with close combat.
No, you just ban a Thunder Punch.
Man, if only I had Drain Punch. Like
You
he misses Aqua Cutter here,
You ban a Thunder Punch,
and then
right?
I Drain Punch to go to full. And then I killed the Zarude because like his strongest move did 240 to me.
Oh yeah, if you had Drain Punch
Maybe
here,
he
I think it
misses
was a
close
different battle.
combat, And then it
I
was
think
like,
if
you
he
got
had
the
Drain
natural,
Punch over
like,
close
240,
combat,
that's
this was
30
game
damage
for
difference,
Chimp.
Like, come on, like close combat, the drop is gonna do more. So like, he doesn't even miss.
It's done.
Yeah, even if I was Drain Punch, I'm not.
Yeah,
healing
if
all
that
the way to
was
240, I'm not
if
healing
that was
all the
Drain
way to
Punch,
240.
if that was Drain Punch,
Actually,
that was
this-
a whole
I-
different game. That was a whole different game. Love it. You can't beat Gator in a button clicking contest. He brings like 4 choice mons every week, fueling the plot armor. That's hysterical. Oh my god. Oh my god. What was I? What was I gonna? Jeopardy went. Eyes emoji. There we go. Beautiful. Something happened while I wasn't looking. Crazy pal, thank you so much for the 59 months, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate that very much. Next up, so we started with 110, so we're gonna end with the other 10, which is Shady and Playmore. So next up, we got Drew versus Hayden. I don't think we've watched one of Hayden's side in a while.
I just took a mood aroused gummy.
No, I just took a mood bedtime.
What is this?
Ooh, how long does it take to kick
What
in?
is this?
It is the final week of the
All right, there we go.
SPL Draft League, and today we are matched up against the New York Marauders. As always, we're going to take a look at the matchup, we're going to talk about the team that I bring, and then we're going to get into the match. So, to start things off here, looking at my opponent's team here, they have some pretty interesting threats.
You know what's funny? I think the people who drafted Iron Boulder in both the leagues that I'm in are like, Iron Boulder's okay. Iron Boulder's okay. Like, I don't know if Drew really like was like, yeah, Iron Boulder is like the best mon I drafted, you know? Wouldn't both those just be a weed gummy? I mean, depending on how you look at it.
And I actually really like the team. Obviously, Iron Boulder is incredibly scary. It can be really fast, faster than
How many starters does Drew have? Quackaball, Rillaboom, and Fernape? Crazy.
Everything if it's running booster energy with a speed boost. Also, there is the Quackaball who can be running Aqua Step to get a speed boost, and also Moxie, and this thing can get out of hand extremely quickly. Obviously, also has coverage with like close combat on Darkrai. And in general, there's like the Rillaboom in Fernape is very scary. There's also the option for like a Hydrapple who could be running like an Assault Vest and live anything special. Other than that, some things that I am afraid of would be like a Prankster Thundurus. Mabosstiff is kind of a sleeper mon with its Stakeout ability, able to do a ton of damage on switch-ins.
Stakeout's crazy.
Go ahead and take a look at what the team is that I'm going to bring here. So first of all, considering that this in
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Fear Dustbuster, knockoff, tidy up, Endeavor, and quick attack. He's doing it. Does Provo being himself count as starter? Absolutely it does. Oh my God. He's doing it.
entire season has been an absolutely, humiliating dumpster fire. I did not spend a whole lot of time prepping. I gave myself like 20 minutes to throw some stuff together, and we're just going to roll with some vibes. Now, with that being said, our first pick is obviously Furret. I figure I have to bring the Furret. We have literally nothing to lose, and Focus Sash Furret is going to function as our dedicated lead here, mostly because he does not have any ghost types other than Terras on his team, so I'm thinking maybe I can come in, Frisk, at least see what their lead is going to have in terms of an item, and then potentially like tidy up some Stealth Rock or go for an Endeavor once I get down to 1 HP. But basically, because I just have to bring Furret. Literally, why not? And that's the plan.
Yeah,
for Furret.
no, I like it.
HP, and then quick attack stuff because they don't have a ghost. And Furret is the GOAT. Probably not going to work, but I'm just going to bring it anyway. Hey, next up, of course, we do have the Darkrai. This time I figured, I've been straying away from using Hypnosis Darkrai. This time...
Oh, Wide Lens Hypnosis. So what is that? 1.1 Hypnosis is 60? So that's like 66%, literally 2/3 of the time. Something like that.
I'm going Wide Lens. And also, to throw a little wrench in the plans here, I'm going to go with a Swords Dance physical attacking Darkrai, just because nobody really expects that. And it's like, why would I not use
I love end of draft league sets. I love end of draft league sets that aren't like, let's have a meme match. I love sets that are like, yeah, I'm going to bring Swords Dance Darkrai because base 90 attack after Swords Dance fucking hurts.
35 special attack because we are working with some goofy shit today. I just want to see if I can like land a Hypnosis, set up some Swords Dances, try to catch like an Assault Vest.
Love that.
And hit hard with like knockoff. I also have Poison Jab for things like the Hydrapple, and I don't know. I literally just, this is Darkrai. Next up we have Jolteon. Continuing with the goofy sets, I'm just bringing weird stuff here, as you can pretty much tell. Now, this Jolteon is working with the most unconventional thing possible, and that is going to be Flame Orb and Quick Feet. So listen, Quick Feet gives you basically a free Choice Scarf if you're status. Now, the good thing about this Jolteon is that if I run max speed with Quick Feet, I literally outspeed like an Iron Boulder after a booster energy by like 1 point, and not only that, but I also outspeed a Quackaball if it has 2 speed boosts, and it's Jolly max speed. So I think it would just be hilarious if I can get Quick Feet Jolteon to outspeed something that it should never be able to outspeed, like a literally Jolly Quackaball at +2 speed. You get outsped by this Jolteon by like, I think a few points. So I thought that was just kind of hilarious. I'm also working with Terra Grass. I also have the Terra Blast here, and we're going to be able to try to at least knock out the Iron Boulder with that, which would be funny to be able to outspeed it and then do the Terra thing. But in general, I told myself at the beginning of the season, Quick Feet Jolteon would be hilarious to run, so I only have 1 more chance left to do that. So that's the Jolteon. Next up, we have the good friend Brian. Now I'm working with standard Chilly Reception, Icy Rock here to be able to enable the Bear Tick. Other than that, I have coverage with like Psychic, Ice Beam, and Sludge Bomb, and Sludge Bomb mostly just for Hydrapple, or sorry, Ice Beam mostly just for Hydrapple. I have Psychic to hit pretty much everything else, and just this guy, he's here to set up Chilly Reception. The fun thing about my team is that it always ends up being that Bear Tick looks like my win condition on paper, and in order to use Bear Tick, I basically need this guy with the Icy Rock and Chilly Reception to come in and tell some jokes. So I've got some defense investment here, along with max HP to take 1 Earthquake from the Iron Boulder, and at least like a super effective knockoff from pretty much anything else. So that's our boy Brian, and that leads us into the dude Bear Tick. So I'm running with the Lumberry here just in case he wants to go with like a Will-O-Wisp on the Galarian Weezing, or basically any other status, and should allow me to try to set up a Swords Dance here. Now, I had an interesting kind of dilemma with the Bear Tick where I did not prep against this team very well, but what I did look at was I'm going to need a Terra Blast Electric to kill the Quackaball, and that thing is an extreme threat. So I'm running with the Terra Blast that actually takes place of close combat, which Earthquake, Ice Crash in close combat kills everything on their team except for the freaking duck. So I'm going with Terra Electric, Terra Blast here, along with Earthquake and Icicle Crash, and we have great coverage against a lot of their team. The only thing that this thing gets outsped by would be like Fast Choice Scarfers and the Iron Boulder if it's working with the Quark Drive Speed Boost. So that's the Bear Tick.
I like
and then
that.
our final number is going to be the Gyarados. I figure an Intimidate switch-in could actually be really nice here. I want to go with the Heavy Duty Boots because I feel like
I gotta be honest. Obviously, the Furret is like a haha. He's bringing Furret, and then like the Hypnosis Swords Dance Darkrai. I think that's a great play for what it's worth. I think that is a great play. I have seen I know Hayden's like memeing in his commentary. I think it's a solid lineup.
But other than that, I also have the Substitute to try to catch like a status from something like a Weezing, or in general, just go for get some good momentum with the Substitute. And then Dragon Dance is always just nice, along with Waterfall for stab. And then the Ice Fang is here to hit the Hydrapple and the Rillaboom. And that is the Gyarados, and that's the team, boys. I literally threw this together. I think it lasted 20 minutes. And I also didn't do any real mock battles or any actual prep. So we're just gonna see how it goes and roll with it. Let's get into it. All right, fellas, it is game time, and it's time to see how the season's
When we first arrived at St. Jude, it was just
going to end here. So, looking at the team preview.
All right. Yeah, Drew's lineup is crazy.
pretty expected squad here. They obviously have the Iron Boulder. The Quackable is really nice, and the Rillaboom is going to be here to have some priority, potentially pivots, and honestly hits me pretty hard. Now, what's also interesting is they're bringing both Mabostiff and the Probopass, which are Terra Captains, so we don't really know what's going to Terra there. We also have our 2 Terra Captains of our own in both Beartic and the Jolteon, but overall we've got a very interesting team comp here, and it feels like there's some tricks under the sleeve. So I plan to just lead off with my Furret still and just see what this thing can do, and basically just because, why not? Let's get into it. So my dude Drew is going to go ahead and lead off with the Rillaboom. Now, I lead off with the Furret, of course. Looks like we're nervous for our job interview here, and very scary monkey. At least I'm able to frisk this thing, find the leftovers, which it doesn't really provide me much intel. However, they just go ahead and spill some green juice all over the floor, and the Grassy Surge is set up. And it's an interesting position for the Furret here. I'm considering switching and saving my Focus Sash. It doesn't seem like I want to set up the hazards, at least early. And I also know that this thing could probably U-turn, not do a whole lot of damage to me. And the moral of the story is I'm probably not going to be able to get down to 1 HP, Endeavor, and then do my quick attack stuff. Because it turns out they actually go for the priority Grassy Glide, or Glassy. Throws glass at my face. It does do a nice chunk of damage there. However, me going for the knockoff is pretty much, this Furret is pretty much a waste at this point, and I kind of am going to be playing this 5 versus 6 from the start. I kind of figured that was going to be the case with Furret, but I had to bring the Furret. You know, for the last game,
you have to, you know?
Why not? Nothing matters. Anyway, I just figured I'm going to go right into the Gyarados here. I think I could potentially save the Furret. It's faster than a few things on their team. I could Endeavor them down to pretty low HP, maybe get a knockoff later. Literally, who knows? All I know is Gyarados switches in pretty freely here because I get the Intimidate. However, they decide to go for the Leech Seed, expecting the switch. Kind of an obvious switch there, but Gyarados doesn't really lose anything from coming in at this point, and he gets himself back to full HP just from the soaking up the grass. So I don't really want Gyarados to stay in here and lose too much health. I can't really set up being leech seeded, and I'm kind of in a bad position there. So I just decided to pivot right into Brian. I got the brain going, and I figure I have a decent matchup against the Rillaboom, but they're actually going to end up switching themselves, which we do kind of expect. However, this Slowking should be able to take attacks from pretty much everything here, as they decide to switch into the Quackleval, and this thing is not really in the greatest position against the Slowking. I can obviously threaten with a Psychic here. They do have 2 Dark types in the back, so I just decided to go
big
for
chilly reception, Hayden. Let's go.
And I can get a matchup, whether that's going into Beartic and starting to set that
Let's go.
or at least get a nice pivot. So they do decide to bring in the Skuntank, which tells me this thing is definitely here to sponge special attacks. It's a good Dark Ride check, and at least the chilly reception does allow me a switch into whatever I like. Now, I don't really want to go into Beartic this early, mostly just because I haven't seen a lot of effects on the team. Like, I don't know what the Iron Boulder is working with. There could be Choice Scarfers in the back. I just decided to go right into Gyarados, and I'm going to save the Snow for later. So I get that Intimidate off on this thing, as it's likely just going to have something like a knockoff and things like that. Could also try to go for something like a Toxic, and I figure I could probably just go for a substitute here. If anything, it'll give me a little bit of scouting opportunity here. But they decide to switch out the Skuntank, and he's going to go right back into the Rillaboom. So Rillaboom seems like it's probably going to be a defensive set. However, my knockoff from Furret did do a nice chunk, and with the substitute up, I can't really afford to go for a Dragon Dance. Now, the Grassy Terrain does disappear the turn this thing comes in, so it's
I think you absolutely Dragon Dance here.
I don't really want to Dragon Dance here, mostly just because they knock out my substitute here. I then Dragon Dance behind it.
I think you absolutely get a Dragon Dance off and then go for a big +1 Ice
Fang. But then, you know, Ice Fang still just doesn't kill. So at this point, I'm just going to take the free damage. We do outspeed, however, I can get the Ice Fang off, and it almost is a 2-hit KO. Extremely close, would be super nice if that's a 2-hit KO there, which would be really nice. But they just go ahead and break the substitute with the Grassy Glide. It does not have priority if the Grassy Terrain is not up, which tells me it's probably his attacking move, or at least his best one against the Gyarados here. So at this point, we've seen the Glide, we've seen the Leech Seed. I consider going for another substitute here, and they actually end up switching. However, I just decided to go for the damage. I know if I can get some good chip, or at least knock that thing low enough to where Jolteon can finish off the Rillaboom, Jolteon's actually in a pretty good spot. But they just decide to bring in the Dance and Duck, and of course, Ice Fang doesn't do much to this, and I also don't really have anything that can hit this thing for much damage. Now, I do want to try to conserve the Gyarados as much as possible, because Intimidate switch-ins are super nice here, so I'm going to end up switching, and I just decide to go right back into everybody's favorite brainwashed boy. We go into the boy, the dude Brian, who should be able to take any attack here. I do have some defense investment with the max HP, and my main goal is to try to conserve this thing as much as possible to get some snow. Now, they actually end up making a double switch. They likely predict the Gloking to come in, and they go into the Mabostiff. Now, obviously, Gloking is very important to me.
Here's the issue, is that this Mabostiff is about to fuck something. Oh my god.
Win con, so I do want to conserve this thing, and I decide to hard switch right into the Gyarados. I'm like, okay, I can Intimidate here, and likely probably go down, because I'm thinking this thing is Stakeout. Now, Gyarados comes in, I get the Intimidate, turns out it is actually Guard Dog.
It's Guard Dog! Shut up. Oh my god, I'm twerking viciously right now. Cheeks clapping everywhere. My god. Is there any battlers in the Draft League community you want to play that I've never played against? Maybe just some friends that I've made along the way that I haven't had the chance to play. There are a few coaches in the Pokemon Premier League that I've known for quite some time that I haven't been able to play yet. Would definitely be interested in playing them. You know, other than that, like if we look at like the SPL season that happened this recent time, like I've been around so long that like I've played with everybody at some point. So like Wolf Glick, Shady, A Drive, Cybertron, like Sierra, Duncan, like all these people that have like gotten involved in Draft League at some point, I've had an opportunity to battle. So I can't really think of too many people that aren't like that I haven't played already, other than like maybe like a casual game against like you know, friends or something like that. You know, last season there were a few matches that I would have liked to have had, but the playoff race got cut short, unfortunately. So hopefully SPL Season 3, whenever that comes around later this year, sometime next year, we will get some of those rematches in.
It in attack boost rather than an attack drop, which
The guard dog Mabostiff is crazy.
makes a whole lot of sense. My draft has 2 Intimidate mons, so running Stake out there, or running guard dog makes
That's
way
crazy.
more sense. Whenever I see
D-Ray
Mabostiff,
and
I always
John
just,
Jr. maybe.
kind of
I'm
just immediately default to
90%
this
confident
thing
I've played
being,
D-Ray,
which
and
doubles
I
an
want to
offensive
say
stack
I've played
usually
John
against
Jr.,
it,
but
so.
I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look into that, but I'm 95% confident I've played D-Ray.
So that is not ideal. I now decide to bring in Dustbuster. I'm like, okay, Furt, you're probably not going to do anything here. And if this thing is not Choice Scarf, I actually outspeed, and I can endeavor it down low. However, we do frisk the fact that this thing is Choice Scarf, and that is actually really bad for me. Now, the only thing this allows me to do is go for a quick attack. So hell yeah for it. I'm glad I brought this thing.
Choice Scarf with Guard Dog, bruh.
Crunch. So the good news about at least knowing that this thing is Scarf is that I now have kind of a free option to switch into Darkrai. So the Guard Dog Intimidate thing is not really going to be that detrimental to the match because he's just forced into clicking Crunch again, and this is kind of setup fodder for the Darkrai. So I decide they're probably going to have to switch here. I'm just going to go for the Raw Dog Hypnosis.
Oh my god, let's see
I have
the Raw
wide
Dog
lines, and I'm really
Hypnosis,
hoping that that
please.
shit is wide enough because it would be real nice to hit some Hypnosises today. So they decide to go into the Stun Tank. Now, this is definitely going to be the special tank to handle the Darkrai. However, you already know I'm bringing the physical Darkrai. The problem is, physical Darkrai also just does absolutely jack shit against Stun Tank, and even if I stay in Swords Dance, knockoff / Poison Jab is going to do like 30%. So I'm kind of in a bad spot there. I do get at least a little bit of bad dreams, which is kind of fun. However,
Yuri definitely
I
having
figured,
that
this
side.
thing is
Oh,
sweet.
LOL, that's
I'm
too
going to take this
funny.
opportunity just to go right into Slowking. Now, the main reason why we go Galarian Slowking is just because I know that I can even take
WE
Crunch here
basically is a
and,
stud to her
have
getting
enough
a
to be able to
Pokemon.
go
That's
for
so
the
cool.
Chilly Reception. So they do burn that.
I've been meaning to reach out to her. I would love to see what it like takes to get involved. So my issue with wanting to work with Pokemon in any official capacity is that I play ROM hacks. That is my gateway into not being able to like probably cast with them officially. I would love to like get into that world, but like I can't even get a pack of Pokemon cards these days because I play ROM hacks. So let alone actually casting an official event. But I've been meaning to talk to her about like any just advice that she has about getting into it. But yeah, it is really interesting to think about the domino effect that happened of like getting into competitive Pokemon like WBE and then all the way to like casting and hosting a bunch of these like IRL events for Pokemon is super cool.
Points. My main goal is definitely just to get back up that snow because Beartic is looking pretty good, at least with the prep I have, I feel like. So they do actually end up waking up, which is wildly unfortunate because that allows them to go for the knockoff. And while it doesn't do a whole lot, it actually knocks off my Icy Rock. And
that was a
is
huge wake up
extremely
right
unfortunate
there.
because I'm able to go for the Chilly Reception at least and switch out and then get Regenerator and heal. However, without that Icy Rock, instead of lasting for 8 turns, we are going to have 5 turns with the snow. So it's finally time to get in Beartic. I figured this is pretty much my best opportunity here to see what this thing can do, and we're going to try to make use of these snow turns. So here's the thing, at least with the defense boost from the snow, I know that Beartic takes any attack from this thing other than I guess if it had like Flamethrower, which still doesn't even knock me out. So Beartic is actually pretty free to go ahead and click the Swords Dance here, which is going to make it so I actually have access to pretty much OHKO literally everything on their team once I have a Swords Dance up. And that is mostly because I do have the Terra Electric Terra Blast for this exact situation. So I decided to dance with Swords to bring in the Duck, and while I get my +2 attack, as it turns out they're actually running the Mirror Herb. That's going to copy my stat boost, and I'm like, well damn, this dude actually running the Mirror Herb is always fun to see. However, luckily, while I didn't prep pretty much at all for this match, I did realize that Terra Electric Terra Blast is the only thing that allows me to kill the Quackleval. So I just decide, I do outspeed with the Slush Rush in the snow, and after a Swords Dance, there's pretty much
these
no way that
sets
this
are
thing,
nuts. I'm
is
liking
gonna be
them.
able to do it. We saw
I'm
it's already
liking
the Mirror
them.
Herb is obviously not going to be a Choice Scarf, so it can't outspeed. I can go for that Terra Electric, look like a damn goofball with the Light Bulb on my head, and Beartic is going to come in clutch here with that Terra Blast, and the Mirror Herb about gave me a heart attack, but then I was like, wait, actually, this is fine. So that does take care of the Duck, and that's actually not only one of the biggest threats in the game, but one of the scariest mons for draft. And going up against that thing. However, Beartic works perfectly. We do burn our Terra, however, which does kind of suck because now I can't use it for Jolteon, who would.
But now
as
you
well.
just
But,
Icicle
they
Crash
decide to go
this guy.
into the Rillaboom. So the bad news about changing my type is that being no longer Ice type, I no longer get the 50% boost in defense. So a Grassy Glide does in fact do about half to me, but it does allow me to Icicle Crash and finish off the Rillaboom. So Rillaboom came in and it set up the grassy terrain. There's a few things about grassy terrain that I feel like not a lot of people know about, but however, they decided to go into the Iron Boulder. So Iron Boulder is going to activate its Quark Drive, and my worst fear is that it's a speed boost. It is, which does allow this thing to outspeed Beartic even in the snow, but I'm feeling like if they go for Earthquake, which they do, we're actually able to hang on, and that is because grassy terrain reduces damage from Earthquake. We're able to live, and an Icicle Crash takes care of the Iron Boulder. Buddy's head is spin
Hayden's going nuts.
What the hell just happened? And that is extremely clutch. Beartic is absolutely poking holes that we need to happen right now, but sadly, the snow is going to go away. So that is not the best news, just because now Choice Scarf Mabostiff can obviously come in here and finish me off. But Beartic looks really good against the remaining mons on their team. I have pretty much the ability to knock anything out here, even if I don't have those dances. So I decide I definitely need to switch out of this thing. And I'm going to go into Jolteon. Now, we know that this thing is not stakeout, so I should be able to take any attack from this. Goes for the crunch, which we are able to live. A defense drop does not matter, however. But what this does is hard switching in Jolteon is actually going to activate my Flame Orb, which is hilarious. I wanted to run Quick Feet Jolteon just because it outspeeds Iron Boulder if it was a plus speed Quark Drive boost, which it was, and that was extremely clutch, but it didn't work out for me. So now I just have a burnt Jolteon that's real fast for pretty much no reason, at least for the fact that I am going to be able to outspeed Mabostiff. So they're forced to switch out there. I can go for the Alluring Voice, which would have been great chip on the Mabostiff, but they do still have
no. First off, I just want to say to everybody across both chats right now, there's a user on YouTube whose name is Father Gooch. I'm a big fan of that name. No, it is what it is. Obviously, they want to preserve like not the sanctity of the, like they want to preserve the
a toothbrush play Billie Eilish.
Quote unquote integrity of the brand, which I get, but it's a shame that like, you know, there are other creators that definitely use like randomizers and stuff like that still get special treatment, which I get it. Again, you're gonna reward bigger creators that put out that publicity. Totally get it. But I think it needs to be both ways. I think if you're gonna reward bigger creators for that, you allow some opportunity for smaller creators, not just gatekeeping them. Well, we're only gonna enforce these rules because they're small or because they're big. Either way.
Who obviously takes nothing from the Alluring Voice, plus the combination of leftovers and the grassy terrain is going to heal it back to full. And as I'm looking at this thing, I'm like, okay, I don't really have a whole lot of answers for this. Beartick needs to Earthquake this thing. Obviously, grassy terrain is still up. I need that to be gone before I can Earthquake it. And also, this thing has the potential to be running the Sturdy ability. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to kind of prioritize some chip here. It seems like Jolteon doesn't really provide me a whole lot of value in the remainder of this match. So I just decided I'm going to stay in, go for some Thunderbolts, try to get some chip on this thing. And not
Terra Steel Probopass looks terrifying.
Beartick can finish it off. So they actually end up going for the Terra Steel, which is you're going to put the old axe on his head. And it turns out the whole time I was like, what is this thing going to do that's going to ruin this game for me? And while you don't generally see setup on this thing, it is running the Curse. And that is actually wildly unfortunate because not only is it giving it attack boost to start potentially boosting up whatever Heavy Slam or whatever this thing wants to do, but also it's getting defense. And now it's to the point where Beartick is not going to have enough with an Earthquake. And I desperately need some damage off.
And yeah, now it's only two times. Two times
so I was thinking this thing probably
goes
for like a late game Stealth Rock to try to chip Beartick, switch it in. But instead, it's now in a spot where its buddy's cursing, and that is actually quite scary. So I'm like, there's nothing else I can really do here. I can't afford to switch.
You just keep clicking Thunderbolt.
Go for a T-Bolt, try to roll for like a Para or something like that. But they actually just end up finishing me off with that Heavy Slam. So
damn.
Jolteon, and that's honestly kind of fine because I needed Jolteon out of there to be able to try to get.
You need to go into Darkrai and
I'm actually in an even worse position because I gave myself a damn physical attacking Darkrai today, basically for the memes, and now I'm looking at a cursing Probopass. But there's a few things that the Darkrai can do, and old skinny legs over here. Well, you can't see them legs; they are there. I assure you. I don't know what's up with Darkrai's design.
Yeah, you just hypnosis. You have to hope the hypnosis hits.
I have two options here. Either I can go for a knockoff, get some chip, also get rid of leftovers, or try to roll for a hypnosis to hit. And I've already gotten lucky on a hypnosis once today, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go for the knockoff. I should put this thing to about 50%, which is close for Beartick to be able to do it. And I also have the Galarian Slowking, who should at least be able to hit it on the special side. But they actually have the body press, and at +1, Darkrai shows off that decent defensive stat. I'm able to barely hang on, and now I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go for the hypnosis.
Let's go, Hayden. Come on.
If I can put this thing to sleep, and the wide lens comes in clutch, we are able to land 2 hypnosises today. So it is absolutely my lucky day. And we're actually also going to be able to get some bad dreams now, so we get some chip there.
Get a Swords Dance. Go for Swords Dance. Go for Swords Dance. Go for Swords Dance.
I really wish that I was running a different.
Go for Swords Dance. Come on.
Darkrai today, not going to lie. But obviously,
Swords
that's
Dance.
the only thing I can do.
Swords Dance.
After another turn of bad dreams, it's easily a spot where Beartick can finish it off. However, they make a good play. They're actually going to switch right back into the Skuntank here. Skuntank again. We're actually able to find out as I go for the knockoff. It's obviously going to do a nice little bit of chip, but also gets rid of the Assault Vest. So that's the benefit of trying to run the physical Darkrai, is that people run like an Assault Vest check, and hitting on the physical side is better. However, of course, this Darkrai cannot do anything to anything. I kind of just toss moves on here, and Skuntank is able to finish me off with a Sucker Punch, but that is mostly fine because we were able to switch out the Probopass. And what that does is it loses its defense boost and an Earthquake from Beartick. I'm feeling like Beartick is actually able to sweep the match here. Not only that,
actually, yeah, like you get a big chilly reception off here.
Chilly reception. I no longer have an item. There's no chance that knockoff kills me here. I'm able to get up the snow,
crunch?
open up the door for Beartick to be faster, and win the game. They go for the knockoff. Obviously, I do live. I'm gonna go ahead and tell a bad joke, and I flinch.
Ooh,
let's go ahead and pause for a second.
No,
if you're like me, you may be thinking to yourself, since when the hell can knockoff flinch you? And
stench. It has stench as the ability. Oh no.
It cannot. What can, however, is the fact that Skuntank has the ability Stench, which gives you a 10% chance to flinch on a move. So knockoff gets the 10%.
Oh no.
10% chance does not allow me to set up my snow, and that is incredibly unfortunate because now Beartick does not have the late game sweep we were hoping for. And
I think Beartick would have still died to a Sucker Punch at the end of the day. I think it was low enough that a Sucker Punch would have.
Knockoff flinching me there, I was like, literally, what the hell just happened?
I definitely think that
I feel like the joke should, at least if I start, set the freaking snow up and then let Beartick use it. Now the only issue is he had Sucker Punch, as he revealed earlier, so we lose the game anyway. But I thought that was just an absolute hilarious ending, and that's gonna do it for my draft league season and pretty much career, because holy hell, Probably could not be worse at this if I even tried, and so that's really depressing. But shout out to Drew for a fantastic game. This guy's a really fun team, and he plays it extremely well. Definitely check out his channel. His link is in the description. We're gonna be rooting for the team in the playoffs. Of course, with that.
Gotta leave my comment. Gotta leave my comment. That was a nail biter. That was a nail biter, 100%. Next up, so we got Gator and Chimp. We got Hayden and Drew. We have Leo and MV. All right, we watched Leo's last week. MV's right there. There we go. Trick Room for Rigoraph. Let's go. Very excited for this one.
There's emotion.
Hayden could have outplayed the sucker. Yeah, I mean, I hate when like it comes down to like outplaying the suckers and like trying to get over 50-50, but like I get it. I get it.
Back with more draft league content. So last week we finally won a game after a while, and I don't want to say we have 100% secure playoffs because if we completely mess up this game, it could be another story. But we're pretty darn close. And this is the final week before playoffs, so let's just see what
max
happens.
Defense, max special attack,
and his team is pretty strong. That's like Great Tusk, Iron Bundle, Overpowered Hearthflame, Zapdos, Manaphy, and more. We've got to work it out for us, and 2 Terra Captains in Chinchino and Appleton. So definitely got to watch out for those as well. And yeah, there's just a bunch of annoying Pokemon on his team. Like everything on his team has great value. So
Terrace and Chino's fire.
All of them that he might bring. And so I decided on my team to start off with Farigiraf. I think Farigiraf is a great Pokemon for this matchup, especially a Trick Room variant with Citrus Berry Kachu. After Trick Room, we outrun most of his team, and Terra Normal Hyper Voice hits his team for a lot of damage. Psychic Noise is great for preventing recovery from Pokemon like, for instance, the Zapdos or...
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Psychic Noise for Great Tusk, Bundle, Hearthflame, Hyper Voice for Uxie. Either of them for Zapdos, Hyper Voice or Earthquake for Overquill, Earthquake for Tinkaton. Oh, I like that a lot.
The Appleton, etc. And Earthquake, even though we're fully invested in special attack, I do like the Earthquake coverage for the Tinkaton because it actually can do a KO potentially depending on the investment. And even though we're not invested in attack, we still have a pretty nice attack stat to use Earthquake versus Tinkaton, so I like that. And having Citrus Berry Kachu is really cool just because you get 50% of your HP back in the span of 2 turns when you're in that range, of course, for Citrus Berry to activate. So it's really fun to use. Now, started off with, the Farigiraf and Trick Room. Then I added a Raging Bolt with Choice Scarf. Now, what I noticed is that its speed being 273 is convenient enough such that with max speed Choice Scarf, we outrun Iron Bundle by 1 point. And that could really, change up the mind games and catch him off guard because if he brings Iron Bundle versus me, my Choice Scarf Raging Bolt can outrun it. If he tries to think that I'm going to Thunderclap and goes for like Sub or something like that with Encore or whatever, I can actually outplay it by knocking it out completely from its full health or whatever.
Like that.
And it's really great for that Pokemon. Not only just that, but also being faster than Chinchino and Ogerpon and stuff like that, just dropping Dracos here and there or spamming Thunderbolts on things. It's really useful to outrun things on his team. And yeah, its speed is actually something that I haven't really tapped into as much this season. I've been really enjoying using those Chinese AV sets and stuff like that, just focusing on the bulk. But now we're focusing on the speed and the offense on this Pokemon.
Yeah, I dig that. I dig that.
And then we have Empoleon, which I think is extremely
Psychic Noise procs Throat Spray. Yes, it does.
Counter to Iron Bundle and Manaphy. Of course, having Haze so that we can get rid of those Tail Glows or Calm Minds and stuff like that. And also just really great versus UC as well.
Like that, yeah. No, I definitely think Empoleon is needed just to sit in front of Bundle and Manaphy. 1000% I agree with that play.
Knock off to get rid of items. Surf is just a good move overall, and Haze to remove boosts. Now I'm running Covert Cloak on this Pokemon because I don't want to get frozen. And I don't want my Pokemon that is a guaranteed switch into Iron Bundle to get frozen. So we don't want that. Next is Annihilate. We have Stealth Rock, Rocky Helmet, a full Fizz Def. So of course we get the Spidef Wall to get the Fizz Def Wall. This Pokemon is great because it can check a lot of the physical attackers and Encore Lock Pokemon so they can't set up, especially that Tidy Up Chinchino, super useful, or any Pokemon that's slower that tries to recover like Appleton can get locked in and can't do as much when it has to kind of be on its toes all the time. So it's nice that we get the Drain Punch, Rage Fist, the classic, classic. We got Toad School for Rapid Spin, and I threw on Spikes as well, which I think are pretty cool as a way to kind of hazard stack versus him because we do have a nice spin blocker on his team, and I don't know if he has Tidy Up, which is fine, but I don't think he has. I don't know if he has Defog. I don't think he has Defog. Rapid Spin, we can block that. Tidy Up, if he does that, then we can probably go for an attack. I don't think he can really Tidy Up versus a lot of our mons, maybe except for the Toad Scroll. Otherwise, it kind of
look at that Mew set at the bottom there.
So, yeah, I like Toad Scroll a lot for the utility it provides. Double Rocky Helmet is always useful, and it's a nice way to check Pokemon like the Tinkaton, the Overquill, and things like that because it's naturally faster. And finally, we have Mew. Now, Mew is kind of swapped out here and there for Weavile. I was trying out Weavile in this slot, now I was trying out Mew, and I was trying out a bunch of other stuff. But I think this Dragon Dance Mew set is really good. And, with Dragon Dance Colberberry, we were able to
Dragon Dance
potentially get multiple
is
Dragon
fire.
Dances, especially versus like Overquill or any kind of knockoff user. It's just good to give us that nice little buffer to knock off, which he has quite a few mons on his team that have dark type attacks. And yeah, Psychic Fangs, Earthquake hits Tinkaton, Overquill, etc. This can break screens potentially. And Stone Edge is really cool because it hits Pokemon like Bundle super effectively, Zapdos super effectively.
Bundle, Ogerpon, Zapdos, huge. Love that.
After a Spike or a Rock, so I like that. And yeah, very bulky EV spread here. Nice Chinese EV spread with Dragon Dance to survive attacks and put in a lot of work. And that's gonna be the team for this game here. I definitely think that it has a lot of potential for sure. I do think that Pokemon like the Raging Bolt, the Mew, and the Farigiraf will be putting in.
I need Raging Bolt to. I need the exact play to be the Raging Bolt versus the Iron Bundle. I need that so wholeheartedly. It is not even funny.
Good support in Empoleon, Annihilate, and Toad Scroll. Nice, well-balanced team. And yeah, when the game starts, we'll queue into it. So I'll see you all for the battle starting soon. It's the final week of Draft League before playoffs, and this game is important for us because if we win, or even if we lose marginally like 1-0, we should be guaranteed in for playoffs, but if we lose badly, then there's a chance we don't make playoffs. So the goal for this game is to knock out as many Pokemon as possible, or just win. And fun fact, Joey just went home earlier today. By today, I mean like a week into the past for y'all, and if y'all didn't know, you did it in my house. We did Cooking with Envy, a stream on his channel.
Cooking with Envy was
a
heat.
great time. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it if you saw it, but for now, let's see what our opponent, 6-foot Hacks Leo, brings. I'm curious to see what he's got. If he's got any heat or not, we'll find out. But yeah, let's get into it. Gotta win this game, man.
All right.
Yeah, so he's got the Great Tusk, Chinchino, Tinkaton,
No Iron Bundle. As an Iron Bundle round oneer, I'm very shocked to see Iron Bundle not come.
Overquill, and Ogerpon Hearthlame. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with my overall prep. I definitely practiced a lot versus these mons. I guess the thing I'm most surprised about is no Iron Bundle, but it kind of makes sense since I have Raging Bolt, Empoleon, and stuff like that. But Empoleon still has a lot of value just because it can deal with the Manaphy pretty well, and Manaphy can be a very big threat. Now his Terra Captain is going to be the Chinchino, and it could be Terra Normal, Ghost, or Ground. But it kind of looks like overall maybe my best lead is going to be the Choice Scarf Raging Bolt. I've been leading with it versus my practice games that I've had, and it's been pretty good.
Yeah,
Ideally, he
I
leads
like
with
that.
something like, I don't know, maybe... Well, so he could lead with Ogerpon, he could lead with Overquill, he could lead with Chinchino.
So I think on Leo's
like
team, looking at Leo's team, you lead Great Tusk. Great Tusk pressures Farigiraf. It pressures 1, 2, 3. Ice Spinner for Toadscroll. I think Leo 100% leads Great
Big hit
Tusk.
off or a U-turn or something like that. Hopefully it's not a Great Tusk lead, but we still have our options against that.
I think Leo should 100% lead Great Tusk
and
in this
Leo's been doing
matchup.
pretty well this season. Compared to last season, I think he's doing a lot better. I think he's already made playoffs as well, so yeah, it's going to be more challenging.
Yeah,
I think.
Leo
So
went
if it
from like
happens,
1-7 or 0-8, like 2-6, like
mine, we'll find
my
out.
record this
Hopefully I
season
can
to a
end the season
playoff
with a
contender.
positive
It's been
record.
great to see him turn it around.
So it's going to be Chinchino as a lead. And this is fine because I just want to double check this is not Terra Fairy. I feel like it is normal ground and ghost, which double checking now it is. So I feel like my play here could be I could fire off a Draco Meteor, which I think is the best play, just because if he doesn't expect me to be Choice Scarf, this thing is dead on the spot. According to the calc, it does Oko. And I don't know if he'll hard switch into Tinkaton, so let's just click Draco Meteor and find out what happens. Ooh, U-turns out, so we now know that this Pokemon is in fact Choice Scarf.
Oh,
That's
okay.
good information right off the
That's
bat.
good
We know
info.
that this Chinchino is a Choice Scarf Chinchino. Okay.
And so because of that,
He will be faster than my Raging Bolt. What is he going to? It's going to be the Great Tusk.
yeah, so because of that, he doesn't know that Raging Bolt is now Scarf because he's like, oh, I'm Scarf and be faster in this thing
Cool.
anyway.
We get big damage off. Somewhat big damage off. This Pokemon is AV.
I was about to say that
Potentially
looks
Chinese AV,
looks
it's gonna
AV.
be a mon that probably was designed to sponge Raging Bolts. Did a good decent amount of damage though, so I'm gonna go into Annihilate.
Yeah,
here,
no,
which
that I mean,
think
even
is a
on an
good
AV
switch right
Great
now,
Tusk, that's crazy.
Since we are Fizdef, and we know this thing is AV, so the only thing it can do is attack, unless he doubles here, which I don't know if he'll do or not. But yeah, if he stays in, that means he's gonna attack and power up a Rage Fist, and if he somehow goes for an attack that's like a contact move or something like that, then.
But now if
he'll be
Leo
lucky him to
switches
hit
here,
as
he
well.
might know that Raging Bolt is Scarfed.
Ice Spinner, nice.
Those Ice Spinners, okay.
Doesn't do much, and he takes Chip. So now he's in below 50% HP range, which is nice. Good opportunity to get my Stealth Rocks up now as he switches out here. What does he go
Yeah,
into?
and he's
Goes
already got
into
100 power,
the Overquill.
100 base power Rage Fist.
So him going Overquill probably means that this thing is support and has
Overquill without
spikes,
Intimidate.
potential T-Spikes as well. So I do think my best switch in here is probably going to be my... I want to say Toadscroll is a switch in here, but...
I think you Encore.
Yeah, I don't think... The way he brought it in, I don't think it's going to do anything terrible on this turn if I go hard Toadscroll. But
There's Intimidate, so it's either what? Poison Point or...
I don't die to anything in one hit, and...
Poison Point or Intimidate?
Yeah, I don't think I do. Like Gunk Shot or Bar Barrage or anything like that. And I'm naturally faster, so I can always go into this mon. If he sets up hazards, I can spin. If he goes for an attack, I can just Earth Power.
Oh, yeah. No, so I'm just thinking out loud like I would if I was playing. Like, I didn't see an Intimidate, so I think it's either like Poison Point or it could be
these need
Manual
to get
Rain
off my
Dance with
side.
Swim.
These are not supposed to be here. So let's go for the Rapid Spin, I think is the play. We get a speed boost, and if he tries to go for an attack, I think we should survive any attack.
Random Ice Beam?
Let's see what he does, though. He doesn't have a spin blocker on his team, so that's great.
Random Ice Beam?
with Terra Ghost, he didn't Terra with it, so... We always remove them right now. And he goes Tinkaton. Oh. Okay. This is a mon I definitely want to weaken as much as possible, so... I think probably I'll just stay in with this mon.
I use Earth Power.
Okay, so Rocky Helmet, so... Maybe a more support set, Fizdef perhaps. Let's just Earth Power here.
Yeah. I think it's a great play.
Rainy forecast.
It's not raining in the Virgin Islands.
Wait.
Get some good damage on this mon. Pretty nice. Puts it in range of a bunch of stuff. Goes for Ice Hammer. Ah, okay.
Oh, what?
Set Fizdef perhaps.
Brother clicked
Let's
what?
Power here. Get some good damage on this mon. Pretty nice. Puts it in range of a bunch of stuff. Goes for Ice Hammer. Ah, okay.
Oh my god. Name
So
top
speed
5
drop as well.
Pokemon attacks. I forgot removes for
So it's an
500.
Ice Hammer set. Ice Hammer, maybe Gigaton Hammer, Player Off, and Swords Dance, I guess, is what he might have.
Damn.
If it's Ice Hammer, he definitely has, well, it's Rocky Helmet as well, though, so I don't know if it's Swords Dance or it could also be like an Encore set.
Excuse me.
3 attacks Encore or
Damn.
something along those lines. Maybe Stealth Rocks on it, since Great Tusk is AV. The Dragon is up. He stays in, so maybe he fires off Gigaton or something. Or a Player Off, or Knockoff. T-Wave. Oh, nice. Nice little dodge right there.
Oh,
Not
that's
bad.
tough.
Finally, a little fortune. I think it's the first time I got a little fortune
That's
in
tough.
a minute. Especially when you try to get the T-Wave off. You get hacks right back. It's crazy. So we knock out Tinkaton.
Damn.
Good thing I didn't really have the
That's so
Tinkaton.
tough. That's so tough.
Okay.
Man, I don't. Oh, that was a big fight. What is it? 10% chance. Yo, Vandy, welcome on in, everybody. Hello, everybody. How we doing? Welcome on in, Vandy. What's going on, brother? How you doing? You doing well? I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Hello, everybody. Hi, hello. You might know me from such hit collaborative projects as the absolute domination we did in Canon Shiny Race a few weeks back. Welcome on in, everybody. My name's Chase. We are doing a Draft League watch party. It's a very hyper competitive singles battle. And we're just going through and watching a bunch of the coaches that battled. Very, very, very thankful you guys are here. Appreciate you. Appreciate Vandy for showing some love. Hope the stream went well. I won't keep the awkward content creator banter going for too long because, you know, most people end the stream and want to go decompress. So appreciate you, brother. Hope your stream went well. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I saw the Benril in here. The Benril's the GOAT, by the way. If you guys don't know the Benril either, Benril's also GOATed. Benril's in this league.
Cool.
We haven't watched
Plus
Benril's
one.
yet.
Knocked out the Tinkaton. Forced to go into the Choice Scarfmon here in Cinchino. And so I want to double check a few things here. First of all, so
right now we're watching
Dragon
Envy versus 6 Foot Hacks, and Envy's in a pretty good spot right now with a +1 Mew.
Because then I'll be faster than this guaranteed, in case he turns out. But
Ben
if he
the
decides to,
GOAT.
like Terra Normal Tail
John,
Tap,
what's going on,
let's see
brother?
if I
How are you?
survive. I should survive. Yes, I think I do. And then let's see if he Terra Ghosts, Terra Blasts. It does some damage, but not a lot. I have a lot of bulk in
If he
investment.
Terra goes Terra Blast,
I'll take that hit. And my speed is set to this. And if he's max speed times 1.5 divided by 2, yeah, I'm faster. So this is pretty good. He turns out cool. We eat that up pretty well. And so another Dragon Dance here is looking nice.
Oh, +2/+2. Let's go.
See what he goes into now. Is this the
Let's
Great
go.
Tusk? It is. Cool.
Psychic Fang's just gonna
So Mew's
pop
gonna
it.
get a knockout here, which is wonderful.
That's huge. That's huge.
Dragon Dance Mew is putting in some work.
I wish I was good with Mew, right? I look at Mew as like, defog, soft-boiled Will-O-Wisp, U-turn. Like, I wish I was good with Mew. This is so fun to watch.
Go ahead and get rid of this Pokemon. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, weakness policy on top of this, brother. Mew just won. Mew just won right there. There was no case for this, right? There was no case that Leo won this. This is weakness policy.
So now the question is, who can even go
You
into
see
now
some
at this
popcorn
point?
for my battle. We're ending
Stone
stream
Edge.
with your battle, brother.
Cinchino dies easily.
I saw the matchups, and I saw the scores. So last week obviously was a great one because we had like so many 1-0 battles. This week we only had one, and I think 1-0s are the best to watch. So we started off with Chimp and Gator. We're gonna end with you and Shady's.
Overquill probably gets destroyed by Earthquake. It's gonna be Manaphy. Okay. So I know Manaphy will definitely take one.
Bob, I know you're new here. You're in a new stream. If you have issues with anything that happened in the last stream, you can take it there. Only warning. Thanks, bud.
So the only way he can stop this thing is by...
Oh, that's
Slowburn, I
a
guess?
bulky Manaphy.
Oh, berry.
Keyberry? Citrus berry?
Okay.
Citrus berry, okay.
Haze. Okay.
Oh, he brought Haze. Cool. Leo brought Haze Manaphy to prevent the setup when MV brought Haze and Polion to prevent Manaphy's setup.
That is pretty cool.
My third eye is blinking, dude. Oh my god, that's so sick.
Earlier instead of attacking Tuscan.
That's so sick.
But yeah, I can see, it's a dangerous one.
That is so sick.
Pretty dangerous one.
I don't know what I think he just brought in the Tusk just in case,
Then I'll be able to get some good damage off, outpace certain things. Goes for Scald.
Get the burn?
And gets the immediate
Damn.
burn. That's fine.
Damn. I mean, Mew
That's
put
all
in a ton of work right here. Synchronize it back to him. Good.
We get a Synchronize off too, which is cool. I can Dragon Dance up. So Manaphy's also on a timer as well, just like me.
Yeah.
Fun fact about Manaphy, it's often known as the Prince of the Sea, and you might be wondering who the Princess of the Sea is. That's actually Manaphy. I'm sorry.
I'm so mad. I don't even want to watch this video anymore. That's Manaphy. I have to comment on that right now so I don't forget. I'm so mad.
You like that one though? That was a pretty good one.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, Rainbow.
Looks like
Absolutely. I think Mew fills great spots like that.
Most wearables.
I'm
only
just
track
not
your
good
heart
enough
rate
to
during
identify
training.
which role it should fill, you know?
Not bad, not bad.
I think like especially defensive with a Colbur Berry every week is just top
Probably
notch.
just-
So
See,
seeing
maybe
Dragon
I-
Dance 3
maybe I
attack is
play
pretty
Dragon Dance
nice.
again and just let this thing go down so I can get a free Trick Room off, or do I just attack here? Honestly, I could still get a free Trick Room off versus Overquill. I could literally get a free Trick Room off versus anything. I'll just Earthquake here, just in case he goes like Overquill to try to pivot out. Just in case I want to get some damage here. I should die on this next turn, right?
Yeah. Oh, he might out.
Tail Glow. Okay. So it's
Interesting.
Scald, Haze, Tail Glow, and something else. Maybe coverage. Ooh, I lived. Never mind. And he got knocked out.
And
Okay,
he doesn't.
Cool.
Oh, tough. Tough.
I don't think he gets a free setup with Overclock because even if I get a little bit of damage, I can revenge with Raging Bolts. So not the worst thing in the world. It's gonna be Chinchino. So he'll
Yeah,
probably just knock me
Chinchino's
out
gonna be
here.
faster and
He
knock
can't
it out
tidy
of
up
the
or anything like that
U-turn.
because we know he's Choice Scarf, so it's fine. He goes for
Yep.
U-turn. Cool.
Scarf
Knocks out
Chinchino's great.
So now it's gonna be.
Someone tell Kyle we need to
interesting
start
endgame.
drafting
I
in
think
this next
Farigiraf
league
is gonna be
already.
putting in a lot of work because his remaining mons are fast. Like Overquill, Chinchino, and Ogerpon are all gonna be faster than Farigiraf. Probably not really that bulky.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is probably a great opportunity for Farigiraf to come in after he goes into Overquill. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I think. Yeah, there's two options, right? I go Raging Bolt, I Draco Meteor, but then that might allow Ogerpon to set up if you don't want. Or
True.
the Farigiraf, Terra Normal and Trick Room, right? We Terra Normal because we want to remove the weakness to Dark type attacks. And so I'm kind of leaning more towards
true?
Farigiraf here, just to see, I guess, Terra Normal Hyper Voice. If it's like max HP, max attack or whatever, then I knock it out after the Rock Chip. It can also be a roll depending on his investment.
Okay.
But even still, we have our Citrus Berry and Kudchu, so we get 2 Citrus Berries.
That's true. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
think
that.
Let's try to make Farigiraf shine here. I feel like
Any
this mon
Pokemon
puts
I've
in a
got
lot
my
of work
eye
now.
on, I do. But
Trick Room
I
is
know
like-
there's some competition lurking around in the shadows between both chats right now, so I'm not going to talk about it. But I do have my eyes on a
play.
Pokemon or two for that one. Does Empoleon get soaked by any chance? That's a good question. I don't know. I
We're
feel
gonna
like
get
it'd be a decent coverage move for it.
shift in the
like a
speed
different
right
like
now.
or like a specific tech move
As you
for
have
it. Let
nothing
me
faster
see.
than me.
It does not get soaked. It may have in other gens, but not this gen. Yeah, Trigger Room in singles. Yeah,
There
so
is
this
Farigiraf.
is so for anybody who's new to this style of content, this is two trainers, two YouTubers draft a team of 11 Pokemon, 10 to 12 Pokemon, 11 on average, and they have to build a team of 6 that can take on any combination of their opponent's 11. So you'll see stuff like Trick Room in singles. You'll see stuff like
Sirens in front of my house
Tailwind
too.
in
I think
singles.
they know what's about to happen.
Really, really fun meta. I'm a big
Get
fan
poisoned
of it.
immediately, that's fine. I think it's what, 50% chance or something like that. Barbarage. And we get a big Trick Room off now. And so even a stronger Barbarage is not going to knock us out. Let's just Hyper Voice here.
Yeah, I think Hyper Voice is great.
So yeah, this is a roll to knock it out, depending on his investment. A roll in my favor. Close, very close. So he crunches here.
Not favorable enough. Double Citrus Berry time with the Kudchu.
Heal it off nicely. Take poison damage.
And then end of turn
This is looking
Kudchu
pretty good.
activates.
Once we knock this out, I think we'll have, what, 2 turns of Trick Room left? And
No.
he only has 2 mons left.
How does Kudchu work? Am I dumb? Chat?
I am
Hello?
max special attack modest. So things are looking pretty great.
Am I dumb?
So once we knock this out, we have to really be careful of Chinchino, because if it Terra Ghosts, I'm probably going to have to go for Psychic Noise versus that Pokemon. But
Oh,
versus
the end of
Overclock,
the
I can
next
just Hyper
turn.
Voice
Okay, so he gets
regularly.
another Citrus Berry right now after this one. Got it.
Yep, Overcool gone.
I play in a draft league. I'm
Very
drafting
cool.
Karibo. There you go.
And now we get another Citrus Berry too.
Kudchu is next turn. Yep, there it is.
Look at that. I think it's the first time I'm using Kudchu.
I was thinking of Kudchu like Cheek Pouch or something like that.
I like it. It's very nice.
That makes sense.
So now it's either going to be
What are these
Overpon or
timers
Chinchino. I
going
would
off
assume it's
in
going to be...
YouTube right now? I thought I fixed
Well, if
those.
it's Chinchino, he has to... I think it dies to a Psychic Noise from the range it's at. I'm not sure though.
I thought
It's
I
gonna be,
fixed
Overpon,
those.
okay. Takes rocks. Let's see how much damage we can do here with a Hyper Voice. And so the good thing is that it's not going to be able to set up or do anything dangerous. It can only attack because I still have another extra turn of Trick Room behind. Hopefully it knocks it out right now so I can just clean up here. But I have enough turns of Trick Room anyways. He is thinking about this turn quite a bit though. I definitely want to draft Ogerpon at some point and try it out. I think Ogerpons are cool. Maybe not this one.
I think MV would go crazy.
Wellspring or the Rock one seems fun too. Oh, barely. What is this roll?
I think MV would go crazy drafting an Ogerpon.
I don't think he could stop me from this point. Still had one turn Trick Room.
Using that plugin I sent you?
Just go like destroy everything else. But yeah, here I can just I don't know why I didn't go for the Ivy Cudgel. Would have been probably strong enough to take me out anyways, instead of having to go for an inaccurate Power Whip.
No, not at all.
Cool. So Trick Room's over now.
I had another one that I was toying out with that somebody sent me on
Twitter. Which has to lock itself into one move only, and if it's Tail Slap, we win with Annihilate. If
this looks incredibly complicated.
If it's actually Terra Blast, then I don't even think that knocks me out here.
Yeah, this looks incredibly complicated. I'll send you the one that I use though.
And that's the only thing that can knock me out.
If you want to use it for anything you got, if you're like, wow, that's a good idea. Now that I figured it out, I should use it. I can send you the one that I'm using.
I can go for Hyper Voice there anyways, in case it was Terra Ghost.
Pretty straightforward.
Second Voice should make quick work of it though, unless he Tail Slap, which he does, and that is, I think, enough to take me out. Unless he gets only 2 hits. Oh, well, never mind. Skill Link, so he'll get like maximum. Yeah, that knocks me out. Okay, and then we win. Yeah, we win this game. Last game of the season.
Last game of the season. Incredible.
Annihilate.
Nice 3-0. Yep, he's locked into Tail Slap, so.
Little Rage Fist.
Oh, and he's Terra Ghost too, so just
thing off. Already
nice little Rage Fist. Beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. It was good information that we got from the very beginning that we knew that this thing was Choice Scarf right from the get-go, just because it outran our Raging Bolt. And yeah, that's gonna be GG.
Yeah, no, Ogerpon's crazy. As a Heart Flame user,
and are guaranteed for playoffs.
It is absolutely crazy to see what that Pokemon can do. The Skilling Word with Triple Axle, it does. It does. That was a game. That was a game. I love seeing MV's like draft league games. MV's one of the few battlers that, like, no matter what draft league. Usually I'll try to stay current on my own draft leagues that I'm in so I can see how other people play and do all that. But like, even when I was not doing draft league, like MV was one of the few coaches that I continued to watch. He's just so good. He's just so good at this. Okay, MV Leo, Gator Chimp, Drew and Hayden. You know what? Let's watch. Kyle said he was going to do a GOAT intro. I do want to watch. Kyle's only 13 minutes. Let's watch Kyle's side. I have not had a chance to watch Kyle's side yet. GG to the GOAT. I have not had a chance. How are my recommendations today? I have not looked at my recommendations, so I'm not going to tell YouTube that I'm doing it. Okay.
Do you know if you have milk?
I don't watch Kyle's side here.
It doesn't matter.
So.
Okay, I'm connecting.
Okay, maybe he did the intro, maybe he didn't. He talked to me about pitching like a good, he talked to me about pitching like a hardcore, what's it called? Can't think of what I'm looking for here. Like edit in, like meme intro. I don't know if he did it or not, but I do want to watch this side.
Here against my dog, my Brody, my guy, the one and only CBAD, my buddy Chase. So make sure you check out his channel in the description, of course. We're locking in. As you know, I will not be in playoffs because I was pretty trash. So I definitely do want to try to get a dub here because I have never beat Chase before. Okay, this is my rival. I have been.
This is so he called me a few days before our match and was like, you know, do you mind if I like make this? And he's like, you know, I consider you my rival. Like I haven't beaten you in draft league. And I was like, oh, it's like, yeah, I was like, that'd be awesome. So that's kind of where we set ourselves up to a part of like, all right, let's take the, even though we're both out of like playoff contention, we still want to take it seriously because it does mean a lot to both of us to, you know, bring our best, you know, competitive spirit to the table here.
Here because I have never beat Chase before. Okay, this is my rival. I have been smoked by this dude many times. Oh, that ain't good. The Gallade lead. However, I also tried to bring some cool sets because I might not get to use these mons very often. That's probably worst case scenario for me. This
Scarf Moltres is crazy.
This lead. I probably should have not let off with this guy. Actually, no, I think that was just a really good lead on his end. I'm going hard Talonflame. Does he expect this? Because he could just click a setup move right here. Real talk. I feel like I might do that if I were in his shoes. I should get my notepad open first of all. Over Psycho Cut. Oh, we got a Hooper out here. Okay. That Psycho Cut's kind of sick. So what was he expecting to come in? Oh, man, this is so rough. I'm just going to Scarf Brave Bird him. I knew it would be too good to be true. But Moltres is going to get to click a move for the first time in its career. Talonflame, let's go.
Has Moltres not attacked ever since he's brought it? That's hysterical.
Oh, so 118 was 33%, and now I'm at 69, which is 19. It looks like I could just literally kill this dude if I just Brave Bird him again, and I would live. Oh, no, that's, well, depending on his spread, actually, that's a roll. That's a very high roll in general. I mean, that's with no investment. I'll take it after that terrible lead I had, but I do need to try and make a change here. I think I could go maybe even just Clef. All right, let's go. I do want to try and get my Vikable out as soon as I can. This is probably going to do big damage. Did a lot more than I'm okay with, but I can try to just Moonlight this.
The Meteor Beam, everything getting access to Meteor Beam is absolutely crazy this gen, by the way.
See what it's gonna want to do here.
If he would have Meteor Beamed right here,
switch,
I would have lost my
Hopefully I'm not
mind.
throwing my Clef here. That would be awful. And I don't know what I did with my audio settings, but you may notice in my last battle I was using different headphones just because with my sinus infection and like my strep throat and shit, I was getting a bad earache. Oh, so I took off my headset, but now for some reason I just like can't. I can barely hear my game audio. All right, that was a net positive for me. He might switch here. I'm going to Cosmic Power and see if I can get him to switch. It's going to be aggressive. Okay, he does switch, and it's a baton pass. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, with that recovery. What? Are you booster speed? He's booster attack. Uh-oh. But I am +1. Okay, so let's look at Gouging Fire. He is proto attack. I'm Clef with 272 HP, so I'm at 69%. Nice. And I do have a Cosmic Power. The sun is active. Oh, yeah, I'm still getting just annihilated. Wow, dude. That's a strong mon.
Gouging Fire's fucking nuts, chat.
Unaware doesn't detect photosynthesis. Oh, misplay on my end. Okay. Oh, man, do I gotta sack off my Talonflame here? I really don't want my Clef to go down. Oh, that's rough. I'm gonna hit him. Yeah, okay, I'm dead. All right. Yeah. That's probably
Crash is nuts.
Oh, that was last turn of Sun, too. I buckled under the time, I'm gonna be honest. Paradox Entei kills Clef. Not a good start for me, y'all. But I think I don't even know what I can do against this guy. I mean, I could just fire off an Earthquake here. Do you get a fighting move? I feel like you probably get Superpower or some goofy shit, don't you? Your Bulldoze would be crazy. You know what? Let's cook. Let's go.
Watch it. If you haven't seen this battle yet, Kyle clicked this move and I shuddered.
What is that name? Oh, it's this guy. Who died for me? Pink Matter.
Dragon Dance. I was like, what Gen 6 Wi-Fi battle am I watching right now? This man went for Dragon Dance Tyranitar. I was scared. No joke, chat.
My T-Tar did Dragon Dance in front of a Gouging Fire because my dick is just long
He literally put it on the table. Now, I believe I was choice locked. No, I wasn't choice locked, but I didn't have the coverage to take this thing on. I was like, this was
we got Corviknight out here. Can body press me. Do I really want to take this? I don't know, man. Could just knock off here. Oh, okay, it's crit. That's a lot of damage. It's Light Clay. So I knock off the Light Clay and I do crit him. Sorry about the crit, bro. I was gonna say that's strong for +1. Even.
Hey, J Ricky, what's going on, brother? How are you?
You have Reflect. If I can see Reflect on the calc. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really doing much here, and I'm taking a whole lot from body press. So I mean, here's the thing: do I expect him to do it and to body press me here? You know what? Let's just start cooking. Let's go Gummy Bear. Also weak to body press, by the way. I'll go to my other guy weak to body press.
No, DJ, it's absolutely crazy.
You turn out nice. I could be misreading this whole thing, but I feel like we're both making like crazy risky plays and they're working out, and I think that is super hype. I was excited for this game, man. All right, in comes Gallade on me. Last time I went Moltres, I'm gonna die. There's no reason for him to not just hit me here, right? Like, he can just attack me. Oh, man. It's stuff like this that gets so, like, nerve-wracking. The mind games.
The 50-50 mind games, yep.
Oh, man. I'm, like, running out of everything. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fair.
Sharpness Gallade. I should have drafted. I should have had Gallade from the beginning of the season like I wanted to. I think the next time I draft, and this is no, a lot of folks had sense to put in on my drafts between both leagues. I am just gonna draft with my fucking organs intact and see what happens. Because I think if we would have had Gallade the whole season,
kills,
nuts.
Ursa Ring.
Sharpness
just
isn't
fair earlier, and I ignored it. I thought it was sand damage or something. Okay, so that was bad.
Sharpness is insane.
I mean, I could just go Moltres, Scarf U-turn out of here, I guess, or I can just go this guy. Plug me in. Check out the tech we got here.
Okay.
Right, I'm just gonna
So this is so unfortunate, chat. So he is Rain Dance, Terra Blast, Sticky Web, Zap Cannon.
Zap Cannon. I'm actually gonna
with the blunder policy.
Terra. Ooh, I could Terra Water. Actually, maybe I won't Terra. Yeah, I will Terra here. Actually, I'll Terra Water, and I'm gonna click Zap Cannon, and maybe we'll catch a switch here because I kind of want to keep my Talonflame alive.
This was very unfortunate. So earlier.
Okay, he stays in.
So earlier, he obviously got a very bad crit against me for Tyranitar to Corviknight. I don't think that mattered too much as this play right here.
Alright, I guess it depends on if what he thinks I'm gonna Terra into. Oh man. Okay, just like it cuts me. Oh no! Okay, that's a high crit move. That's fine. Ah, damn. Okay.
Even with it being a high crit move, I obviously understand the ins and outs of the game, but I was like, oh, like if he would have zap cannon right there, that was either big damage or now a +2. That was either big damage and a paralyzed Gallade or a +2 Vikavolt that I'm now staring down and I can't take a Terra Water. Terra Blast. I miss Black Clover too, Alec. How you doing?
It might. I think I was trying to cook too hard. I think the drip was too hard. Wish I had Trailblaze on this. Yeah, I think I just go Talonflame, and maybe I just, like, U-turn out. He's not Scarf. He's Life Orb. And he has, like, 51%, I guess. So, I mean, Brave Bird kills him, but he's already seen Brave Bird. And obviously, I'm going to die to Brave Bird, right? I could just U-turn here, I guess. He can just kind of click anything he wants. I think I kind of have to Brave Bird. Or, I was almost debating doubling here. Chase might 6-0 me again. He 6-0'd me last time. Okay, no, I'm going to get one. All right, we're going to get one this time. And I might live recoil because there's no sand. Yep, okay, cool. Talonflame kills Gallade, and Talonflame gets a kill on the season!
Moltres gets a kill. Let's go.
Yes! That boy was ass. Hey, already better than last time we played. Already better. Actually, now that I think about it, I think Moltres has only attacked Gallade, so he might not know that I'm Scarfed. And he's just bringing out this dude. I guess I can find out right here if Walking Wake is Scarfed. My Vikavolt really was my Walking Wake check. I might just kind of get clapped on by this now at this point. Let's just hit him. Okay, so he's a Sam Scarf, it doesn't matter. That does a decent amount.
This was, I think, right there is where I was like, this is Scarfed. Oh, God.
All right, it's a 5v2 scenario. There's only one Pokemon I can count on. Ogerpon.
He has Focus Energy with Ivy Cudgel with Scope Lens, meaning Ivy Cudgel will crit every time it hits me.
He's not Scarfed, which means no matter what, Majora outspeeds him. I don't need to... See, how much does a crit do? Okay, so crit does kill him. I don't need to Focus Energy to get a crit if I Ivy Cudgel. So, and I guaranteed outspeed this dude. I could be in the clear here. Part of me wanted to Focus Energy anyways. Is this Corviknight? Oh, it's you. Okay. That's fine. What? Did I not put a scope lens on this? No, I definitely... Did I put a fucking zoom lens on this?
No, he's got scope lens.
No, I put a scope lens. Wait, am I tripping? This is Covert Cloak Ninetales? That just blew my mind. No, that actually blew my mind. Hold on.
I was heavy duty Boots Ninetales.
If you're Scarfed, I just lose anyways. Oh, no, he's not. Okay.
So now...
Okay, well, he gets his sun up, so that's fine. Let's go, Majora. Ogerpon kills Ninetales.
So now I've got the sun up, and you would think this is Chlorophyll Shiftry.
Oh, it's this guy.
You would think this is... You would think this is Chlorophyll Shiftry. You would think this is Chlorophyll Shiftry. So here, I think he's going to go into Tyranitar too, because now that I don't have Sun anymore, I think he's going to go into Tyranitar now to make sure that I do not have any access to Sun anymore.
Okay, so look, here's the thing. Sun is up. With my investment, well, I guess it depends on how much special attack he has, right? Damn, oh, that's crazy. I was like, if he goes for Heat Wave, I should live. All right, I guess I'm just going to hope that he clicks like knockoff or some shit. I can't like really hard. Oh, okay. Okay.
Tailwind with the Wind Rider boost.
Oh, Wind Rider. Oh, Wind Rider's sick. He sees me click and counter now, so I got a feeling that he
Tailwind with Wind Rider.
He should be able to kill me at +1. Yeah, knockoff actually OHKOs me. Yeah, I think that's gonna do me in. So
now I saw that he went for counter, and I was like, oh, what if he's focus / counter? So I go for Terra Blast here.
Terra Blast. Yep, because that's...
So Terra Blast deals damage if the user's attack set is higher. Terra Blast becomes a physical move when terastallized. Otherwise, it remains a special move.
It's a special move. That's actually pretty smart. That's actually pretty smart. All right, check me out. Okay. All right, sure. What's this fucking guy's name? Shiftry. Forgettable Pokemon. Shiftry kills Ogerpon, then Shiftry's gonna kill T-Tar too. I don't think I played that good, but I think it was a fun game. I think it was a good game. I'm straight with that. I'm fine. Terra up, big dog.
Terra, get that extra mid roll in.
Oh, he's ground. That's gonna be GG. And in back-to-back seasons, the Miami Don fans only win one game, which is a 5-0 victory in Week 2, and then end the season in Week 8, losing to CBAD. But this time it was only 4-0 instead of 6-0, and that was a fun game.
No, I love Kyle. It's always a good time to play Kyle. I love watching his sets. I think it's so good. Kyle is one of my favorite people. I'm so happy we get to play each other. Absolute gentleman, class act. And I said it in my video, and I'll say it on the live stream as well. I had to play this game the first day of the week that, like, so you have Monday through Sunday to play your games in a draft league. I needed to play this game either that first day or that Sunday because I was traveling out of town, and Kyle was like, yeah, man, let's get it in on Monday before you leave. That's fine. So absolute true gentlemanship from Kyle A. Where is my Shuckle Premier League next? Okay, so we've watched Leo and MV, Chimp and Gator, Drew and Hayden, me and Kyle. Okay. We have Shuckle King versus Nexus, Playmore versus Shady and Uzi versus Joey. So let's go with Shuckle King and Nexus, then Joey and Uzi, then Shady and Playmore. I feel like we're watching a lot of Nexus stuff recently. Let's give Shuckle King some love. Joey Uzi in week 8.
It's only a kick.
Hey, what's up, guys? Chuckle King here, bringing you week 8 for SPL 2.
My brother's in a Christmas sweater. I love it.
Facing off against Nexus for both.
My brother's in a Christmas sweater in March.
3 and 4. We both need to win this game. In PPL and in Chuckle Premier League Season 1, I had a chance to make playoffs, so I won my last game, and I missed out because I lost both games. So to break this bad streak, I figured I could ask my favorite Philadelphia Eagle, Jason Kelsey, for some advice. So I'm going to go right down to the field and see what he has to say.
All right. Brother, he goes so hard. He goes so hard with his intros. He goes so hard with his intros.
Sure, I can find Jason Kelsey over here. Hey, Nick. Hey, Doug. Where can I find Jason Kelsey? He's retired? Crap. Okay, well, apparently Jason Kelsey retired. But I figured I have a connection to Jason Kelsey this whole time. Let me go ask him. All right, Jason Kelsey, give me something motivational.
So he nicknamed his bronzong Jason Kelsey.
I won't forget Nick Foles having the game of his life on the biggest stage possible. And the biggest dick on the team going up to Doug Peterson and asking for the Philly special. And Doug Peterson having the biggest balls in the stadium.
Here's Jason Kelsey, the bronzong.
Say, yeah, let's do it.
All right, I think I got it. Thanks. All right, here we are against my guy, Nexus.
Incredible.
Basically win, and maybe we get in depending on scenarios. Now.
All right. Let's take a look. Okay, so he's got the Citrus Berry Hatterene. He's got Custap Berry Hariyama. Everybody who uses Custap Berry in Draft League, you are my enemy, except for Addy, who preaches the gospel on that one. Everybody else, you're my enemy. Loaded dice backs, can never go wrong with loaded dice backs. Scarf Gyarados, incredible. Specs Greninja, Rocky Helmet, Bronzong.
No, he did not bring the Galvantula, so my plan for me is to lead with my Galar Zapdos.
We are just sheep.
I have played 3 mock games.
We are merely the sheeple here.
For providing mocks, and I've actually won all 3, which never happens to me, so I'm kind of nervous. I have not faced a Talonflame in any other 3 games, so if I get Flame Body burned, that'd be not great, but we'll see. Maybe it's defensive. Jirachi lead.
Jumanji.
Do I just go for a close combat here?
Can we just talk about?
To chip on this?
Can we just talk about? I love Shiny Galarian Zapdos being the OG Zapdos color spread.
Galar Zapdos is pretty good into this team. I mean, it's not the.
I need to remember before my next draft league to put this bar up and then just put it on my stream deck so I can toggle it on and off, because otherwise I'm just gonna like leave it up the whole time. And no discredit to anybody who does that. No discredit to anybody who does that. I just want to make sure that I can keep it up and take it down.
Not the end all be all mine. Let's see, Jirachi, if it's Choice Scarf, then Headbutt. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. So, what is my switch and otherwise after U-turn? I could go into Bronzong and set up Stealth Rocks. I think that's fine.
Or
you
just set up different OBS scenes and you preview the other scene with that on there, and then you record with the one that's not on there.
Though if he's Scarf and goes for like his own Headbutt or Psychic. But I do outspeed.
That's fine damage. That's fine damage. That was like 20% on a Jirachi.
So. Kind of tough to tell from that, but we're going to go into Jason Kelsey. I don't think you're going to do too much.
Bad.
Set up Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks are
they're just going to trade rocks. That was not bad.
Here, Blastoise can come in. I can gauge that damage. They're like 22%.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Like, not like max HP Jirachi.
Hey, what's up, Apollo? How you doing, brother?
I think I stay in and just Stealth Rock. You turn out a crit, of course.
Crit, but gets a Rocky Helmet chip. Little yip. Little yip. I like that. Cure him again.
And this guy's coming in. Okay.
What? Bronzong is the check to this. Like, naturally. What?
Now, Shadow Ball, is that the play?
It gets Shadow Ball? What? It gets Shadow Ball? No, it doesn't. It does. Where the fuck did this thing get Shadow Ball? When the fuck did this thing get Shadow Ball? What? That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, so it's like special attack. Jirachi.
Really? No shot. No shot. No shot. All right, hold on. Shadow Ball. This has to be Gen 9. I've drafted Kyurem before. Gen 8 national decks. Validate. What? Okay, hold on. What? I'm not that dumb. Was it Gen 7? Past Gen OU. Gen 7 OU. Validate. What? Has it always had it? No. Because I'm literally, unless Showdown's not doing a... So, like literally, here's what I'm doing to check this. So I'm trying to go play Gen 5 OU with a Kyurem that knows Shadow Ball. When I validate it in Gen 5, it says that it's good to go. Gen 4, obviously, it did not exist in Gen 4. Kyurem's move Shadow Ball can't be transferred from Gen 9 to Gen 4. So it was Gen 9 that I got it. So how can you transfer a Shadow Ball? What? Interesting. I think it had to have been recently, chat. Because like Kyurem before it got like Icicle Spear and Loaded Dice and all that fun stuff, I'm pretty sure it was like you just run Earth Power, Ice Beam, Freeze Drive like Draco.
At like 60%. We're gonna stay in. I think we Gyro Ball.
It really? Oh, no shot.
Yeah, Gyro Ball does a lot. So I think I'm fine with this. Reflect.
Oh,
is this weakness policy?
He brought screens.
Dragon Dance or something? Or he's gonna try to set up screens for it is weakness policy. Okay. That's cool.
Oh my god.
Now he has +2 special attack. And they did like 27%. That was Shadow Ball gonna kill me. Non-choice specs. It probably kills me. I think I stay in, and I could endure just to make sure I live the hit, but Shadow Ball's gonna kill. I don't really have a switch in though, so we'll go for a Gyro Ball here. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I should have endured to like live the hit, but in case he didn't have Shadow Ball, it would have been good damage. Oh, I live. Okay. That's nice.
That's crazy.
So that's also not a ton of special attack.
You're not crazy. You can smell through screens.
Am I the only one that thinks it's odd that I said crazy? And then this motherfucker comes up and says you're not crazy in the ad?
Well, he's not max. So I think I stay in and endure and waste a turn of reflect. Now maybe he switches out fearing a Custap Berry. So that's at like 40%.
No, he saw the helmet. He saw the helmet when he U-turned. Or he
that should be in range of a Zapdos killing with close combat. Freeze would be not great.
I mean, a freeze would be okay, unless he had like some sort of a setup move as his last one.
Hit the double endure. Hit the double endure. Probably not. I think I just endure here again.
Burn that reflect.
Just to there's only gonna work 1 out of 3 chance, but if it does work, then I can stall it another turn reflect, which is definitely nice. And I do get it. Great. Just a freeze would probably not be great. Okay.
It's that Shadow Balls in Gen 5. That's crazy.
Reflect should be out.
I'm just bad.
So we will Gyro Ball here. Probably.
I'm just bad.
So that's an option I could go for. So now the reflect is gone. If it's like a lot of HP, I think I still kill. But if the Jirachi's still around, I think is Brave Bird my play? I should.
I think you just close combat.
He could be cheeky and go into Talonflame or something else, but I have rocks up. I think we go for close combat.
Yeah.
If you go into Talonflame, that would be nutty. But I feel like you sack this off, and
but even like Flamebird, even like Flame Body Talonflame isn't gonna want to hang
like max defensive or something like that, which I don't think he necessarily is. But based on the damage I did with Bronzong, but I want to be safe. If he goes into Talonflame, that'd be nutty. Let's see. Talonflame, oh, he does make the play. A burn would be not great. It looks like we don't get the burn. We get rid of the Gale Wings if that's the set. I did like 27% with close combat.
Okay.
Okay. That looks like it's pretty defensive. But maybe defensive enough to take 2 Brave Birds. Can he be defensive enough to take 2 Brave Birds? It's a roll. Oh man, I should have gone for the Brave Bird. But that's fine. We will go into Hatterene. It's not as useful because there is no Galvantula or even no Enamorus. And obviously it boots. I think Excalibur looks quite good. If I can get a, the scale shot. Meowscarada probably is Scarf. It could be Scarf Toxicroak.
I have that or a Tailwind behind it.
But yeah, if I made that Brave Bird play, I should have made the Brave Bird play. It might not be the biggest deal, but he gets a lot of momentum out of it. This comes in. I don't think this kills.
I was about to say, this comes in, but it's
going
to take 25%.
I think we Dazzling Gleam here. If you're Heavy Slam, then so be it. This Hatterene is not going to be winning me the game, so it's not the biggest deal if this goes down. We also kind of want a little bit of differential. Like, obviously, the win is the priority, but we want a little bit of differential in case Playmore wins and Chimp loses. I think that's the scenario where we would need differential. Flash Cannon, that should not kill. I'm very especially bulky. You will heal that up.
Nice little Citrus Berry, okay.
82, that's fine. And the Kieran is down. So, not the biggest deal with the Brave Bird mishap. And I know it's like a defensive Talonflame.
So yeah, so he had Reflect. He had Reflect, Freeze Dry, Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon with weakness policy.
I do have to keep note of that. Kieran being not alive is definitely good for me.
That's wild.
Greninja looks okay. I feel like Meowscarada is probably Scarf. I don't know if the Blastoise or the Toxicroak is going to be the answer to Greninja. It could be either. It could be Shell Smash, Blastoise, and like a defensive Toxicroak like AV. Definitely viable there. He's really thinking about this play. Who's he going to go into? Yeah, I think Hariyama.
Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like this is just the best place to go here.
Me? I don't think he's attack invested though.
Ironhead will still do great damage.
I don't think he's attack invested based on the damage he did before. I think I stay in and nuzzle. Doom Desire. Oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh, love Doom Desire Rachi. I used Doom Desire Rachi like way back when.
I mean, it's a scary hit for sure. I don't want
nothing,
to really
like
take it
nothing really
Maybe
wants to
Hariyama?
take that, depending on the spread.
Can I Pain Split here? I think I Pain Split.
He's got 100 base HP. I feel like
Rachi's at 50%. I can't heal.
Oh no!
Oh, that's cool.
So the Pain Split will take down his HP, but it won't heal him.
Okay.
That's, and he gets a Citrus Berry. Oh, that was a very bad turn. That was a horrible turn.
I mean, I think I'm fine with my Hatterene going down here to Doom Desire.
That was not a fun turn.
Is my Excalibur in position? Earthquake? I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. 61. It really depends how much damage I get off here.
Yeah, no, it literally did heal him.
To this heal, I could have.
It literally healed the Jirachi.
Okay, I don't think this makes it. You did recover with the Citrus Berry, so I'll be able to get a little bit of recovery, and we can hit a little bit.
Yeah, you got about 50 HP off that.
I'm sure I'm dead to this.
Yeah, Doom Desire is crazy hard.
The Jirachi's
like 100 something base power.
That might be in range of Excalibur Earthquake. What is... Toxicroak is in the way of Hariyama doing well. Zapdos.
140 base power,
I go into
excuse me.
And he goes into Toxicroak. I just
Excuse me.
I think we go for this.
I think you go into this, what, just Earthquake?
He might have Thunder Wave. I could go for Scale Shot here on the Jirachi. Earthquake kills. You could go into Talonflame, but that's not going to do anything. Now is Scale Shot the play? Doom Desire is annoying, but yeah, I think I Scale Shot here. I definitely want the speed.
Yeah.
And the Jirachi is 4, the Excalibur, right? A Thunder Wave would be the worst case, because it's Stealth Rock, Psychic Noise, Doom Desire.
Oh, it did? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't catch that. I was like, yeah, it healed the Jirachi, even though I didn't even see that.
We're going like Meowscarada predicting an Earthquake. If Blastoise comes in, that'd be great. All right, 1. I don't think I kill, even with like crits. I could get 2 speed boosts, though. That would be pretty clutch. A pair here would be perfect. That'd be great with all the luck I've not gotten this season.
Let's see it.
Doom Desire. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
So I'm going to be dead in 2 turns, or I switch out. I think I get 2 speed boosts here.
Yeah.
I mean, if I miss, that would be...
The next one knocks it out from there.
It's going so far. Is that a miss?
Oh, no. He literally talked it into existence. Oh, that's so tough.
This was getting another kill. Or getting a lot of damage on something. Now, he might predict me to go for an Earthquake, so I go for Icicle Spear. Oh, that's so crappy.
Okay, at least 4 hits kills, right?
Paralysis. Jirachi's dead. That's fine.
And then Doom Desire knocks this thing out.
Man. What do I do? Like, how do I get this? isn't to my favor.
I know, but
Brave Bird
I
looks
think
really
at that
nice.
point, if you're trying to, I agree with his series of plays there. I think he needs +2 for like either the Talonflame or the Meowscarada, depending on the spread. I agree with that set of plays there because especially with this being a playoff contention match, if he had the opportunity to get more differential to put himself in a better standing, I agree with that play. Even if he is at -2, maybe Sucker Punch on Meowscarada, maybe something like that, Quick Attack on Talonflame or something like that. But I agree with that play.
Comes out.
Now, we've obviously seen my record in Draft League, so I can't say that that was the play. But I would have put I understand why he made that play. Whether or not it was the right play or not, I at least understand it, and I would have done the same thing. Jirachi's down. Zapdos goes crazy. He's Brave Bird everything. What's he got in the back that resists Brave Bird now? Yeah, Blast. Blastoise. Blastoise could be a little bit problematic.
Because it set up Blastoise in the back. And it's got to be Scarf. Meowscarada. I think I go into Zapdos, and if the Meowscarada comes out, I can double into Hariyama. Predicting what?
Skill Shot never killed, but that means he couldn't get Revenge killed by one of the faster mons. So he so in that scenario, yeah, Scale Shot never killed on the first one. He goes for the second one and takes it out. He either gets huge hits off on Blastoise to weaken it for Scarf Zapdos in the back, or one of the faster mons has to come in and hope that he has it there. I think that was the headspace on it.
I close combat here.
Do you?
Or do I U-turn into Hariyama?
I was gonna say, do you? I think you. I don't think you close combat here. I think if this outspeeds Meow and Talonflame, I think you U-turn into Hariyama and do some stuff there.
Does close combat afterwards kill for my Hariyama? It's not great. I think I close combat. I mean, Brave Bird was also super free to go for, but yeah.
That's kind of my
visually.
that's kind of my headspace on it is just because Blastoise. So like Blastoise has to come out here. Blastoise gets really worn down by like another Scale Shot, and then obviously Excalibur goes down. But then he just depending on the spreads, Scarf Bird just clicks close combat Brave Bird whatever it looks like.
Mark. I mean, I can get like a crit or something.
Oh, yeah. Yes. So, as defensive as that Blastoise was, I think that scenario with the Excalibur is pretty crucial.
Flip turn. Okay. I can deal with this.
Oh, maybe he predicted that?
I got a lot of damage off. The Blastoise is at like 40%.
Here comes Talonflame. Okay, so he's locked in. Yeah, so this is the thing here, is that being locked into close combat, the Brave Bird would have put him in a little bit of a better scenario.
I think I go into Greninja.
Okay. I can
see that. Will-O-Wisp. So I don't think I stay in.
Yeah, I think that's a fine play.
And I think I go for Ice Beams. Maybe get the Freeze, maybe hit the Toxicroak. It's probably Assault Vest Toxicroak. But that was pretty bulky Blastoise, so I don't know. I really need Hariyama for me to...
the Toxicroak. Oh, yeah, especially Toxicroak in the back, too. Okay, like, Brave Bird would have just clean sweeped if he would have gotten a little bit of damage on that Blastoise there, for sure. Gospel of Excalibur. I don't know. I gotta probably play around in singles on it.
Here.
I would love to get in a position to upload daily Pokemon showdowns. I do not have the funds to put together daily thumbnails, nor do I have the skills to make my own thumbnails that are really good. So, that's just kind of where I'm at with that. But I would love to do that and like use Excalibur in singles and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's choice specs. He might not expect specs. And specs like...
Well, if he's at full now...
Like, the Ice Beam does a lot of damage.
Talonflame's solid speed. Talonflame's faster than Gren, right?
Solid Vest. I mean,
yeah.
If he's like max HP as Solid Vest, Ice Beam 2 KOs after Rock, so he'd have to be like a lot of special defense, which he definitely could be in this game. But I think because the Blastoise was bulkier. Now, I would have liked to have switched into...
Do people run Protean or Battle Bond on Gren? It depends on the scenario. Really, if you think Greninja can be a good late game sweeper with an Omni Boost or like an offensive Omni Boost, you can run Battle Bond. I played a match where the end game was won with Battle Bond Greninja, but if you're looking to just put out like big hits like this, in this case, this is Protean Greninja, and it can, hit really hard with those Protean boosted moves.
Oh, well, I have to KO this, right?
Oh, Bax is Ubers now? Crazy. If you want to do a Pokemon Showdown series, can you use the same for all of them to change the number on it? No, that thumbnail is not. No, like that. No, no, I couldn't. That is not the style of like YouTube thumbnails that people click on these days. If you want to like grow your channel, and if someone sees a series based like thumbnail, if they haven't seen the ones before that, they're likely not going to click on it. The only benefit is that it gives opportunity people to binge watch a series, but like numbering them sequentially kind of pushes off new viewers if they get like number 4 pushed to their feed and they're like, well, I haven't seen the first 3, so I'm not going to click on this one. So you want each video to be able to kind of represent itself in its own standing and then potentially link to other ones, in my opinion.
Max HP
Physical
assault
attacker
vest I
that can't
kill,
get burned is
even.
crazy.
These max HP very special defensive assault vest I don't kill.
Is
but I
thermal
have to go for
exchange
it. And I get it.
thermal
Okay,
exchange is
then
an
that's good.
immunity?
Lowe's knows you want powerful tools to power your projects. That's why we carry Ego.
Oh, no,
the
just
#1
can't be
brand
burned, duh.
cordless
Okay,
outdoor
there you go.
power.
Never
With
mind,
its
never mind,
innovative
never mind.
56-volt battery technology that powers over 80 tools. You can yard work.
I understand.
So Blastoise is dead. Coming down to the final 3.
Can you like, is there a...
He has to know him specs.
Is there a mold breaker Pokemon that gets Will-O-Wisp? The counter Excalibur? No, there is not. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was like, ooh. Or like Terravolt. Yeah, no, neither of those. What is it? Terravolt, mold breaker, stuff like that.
Toxicroak could be Scarf Close Combat. I do have Rock Tomb on the Hariyama. That could definitely
Only
be
to
a play
burn.
I go
Yep.
for.
Yep.
But I think I Earthquake. Let's see. Hariyama to...
Was this? Yeah, this was Specs Crown, wasn't it?
Talonflame. It's like very defensive.
We determined that.
I twit KO, but like I definitely don't kill with Rock Tomb into Bullet Punch, which is kind of crazy. I don't think I switch into Hariyama on the Toxicroak. Like I would kill with an Earthquake.
Reshiram. Okay, yeah.
he's
So
bulky, I don't even
so
know.
Reshiram with Turbo Blaze. Okay. So the counter to Excalibur is Turbo Blaze Reshiram with Will-O-Wisp. That is the Excalibur counter right there because you can get the Will-O-Wisp off through the thermal exchange.
Yeah, Strata comes out. Okay.
Galarian Weezing with neutralizing gas. Okay, or Galarian Weezing with neutralizing gas. I agree. Yep.
Low kick.
Yep. Nope. I don't.
That's ice.
Chat. I had Galarian Weezing for all of like 3 games, and I used it once, and it didn't do well, so I don't know much about it. So yeah, no, neutralizing gas. I forget that. I forget that is a. I forget that is a ability there. Isn't there like a move that goes like turns off a bit? Isn't there like a room? What is it? Wonder Room. Wonder Room. No, Wonder Room is the items, right? That's that. What is Magic Room? Is held items have no effect? Wasn't there something like turned off abilities? I don't remember.
Rex.
Yeah, no, Excalibur still fucking hits it with an
KOs.
Earthquake. Like,
I think I have to
is
stay
there
in.
anything against Gastro Acid and
I have to stay in.
Will-O-Wisp?
He's doubling out. Wow.
Gastro Acid Will-O-Wisp Mew. That's the answer right there.
I mean, this is great. For sure.
Yeah, there's like Worry Seed and
I can't go
Will-O-Wisp,
Zapdos
which
there.
Mew, Gorgeist, Trevenant. So you bring like Yachi Berry, Trevenant to click Worry Seed to replace it with Insomnia, and then you click Will-O-Wisp, so that way it goes through and it burns the now Insomnia. Chat, we're cooking. We're cooking.
Huh. Oh. I did like just outside of 50%. Greninja.
Year 3000 with his back. Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, Eviolite, large Pumpkaboo, right? Eviolite super Pumpkaboo. Let's run this calc. Let's see. Pumpkaboo, super, a little Eviolite. We're going to give it all the fun juice stuff here. I wonder if Eviolite probably does more than Yachi Berry. Excalibur. Okay. Oh, that's gross. That's gross. All right, Yachi Berry. Okay. Yeah, Yachi Berry only hits the 1. So if he gets a +1, yeah, no. We don't ever look at that. If he's like Icicle Crash. Oh, so okay. So here's how this works. Chat. If we bring our bold Yachi Berry Pumpkaboo, is Eviolite doing better than that? No, it has to be Yachi Berry. So we bring our super Pumpkaboo, right? We bring our super Pumpkaboo. Excalibur's like, I'm going to Dragon Dance in front of you, right? We go for the Worry Seed. We get rid of the thermal exchange. It has no ability, and it has Insomnia now. And then we go for the Will-O-Wisp on the next turn because of our Yachi Berry, a +1 Icicle Crash is not killing us. We get through the flinch, and then we Will-O-Wisp it. That's how you beat Excalibur with Pumpkaboo.
It might be a roll. I might get the
If
free.
Yachi, why not Gorguys? Because Pumpkaboo's funny.
That'd be so big if I get this. I could get a crit. Come on.
Because Pumpkaboo.
I mean,
because Pumpkaboo.
really
I'm just saying.
Playoffs, it sucks that we have to play each other and it's like
No.
Chat.
Imagine you're a Excalibur player. Imagine you're a Excalibur player. You see a Gorguys come in, you're like, huh, that could do something funny. I'm gonna withdraw and kind of scout for it. If you just see a Pumpkaboo chat, done. Game over. You don't do anything anymore. Was Pumpkaboo even in this game? All right, chat, we can't do Pumpkaboo, so we're going to do Trevenant, okay? I was searching under Gen 9, so let's go Worry Seed and Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Oh, you know what? Okay, chat. Here's the thing. Worry Seed and Will-O-Wisp. Trevenant no longer gets those. Skullvillain and Shiftry do. So we bring Shiftry with a Yachi Berry. Doesn't really matter. We bring Worry Seed. We bring Will-O-Wisp. I don't think I knew Shiftry literally got Will-O-Wisp. I drafted it. I don't think I knew I got Will-O-Wisp. We bring that. We take the ice move. We go for the Will-O-Wisp. Dunzo. Done. Beautiful. We got there. Chat. We did it. We beat Excalibur.
In PPL at last SPL season, I both lost the last game of regular season. That would have got me in the playoffs if I did win. So this is
Terrifying Toxicroak. Okay. Beautiful. Vacuum Wave. He's cooking!
Oh, wow.
He's cooking!
Okay, that doesn't kill.
Oh, and it didn't kill. That's tough.
And I don't kill.
The second one knocks it out, though. Is that maybe
Group.
AV with Vacuum Wave? He's cooking, chat.
Best.
I, too, have brought special Vacuum Wave Toxicroak this season. Yes! I'm so happy to see that. I'm so happy. Nasty fucking Toxicroak is so good. Special Croak, man. Oh. Oh, love that.
I don't think Zapdos takes 2 hits. I think we go into Aguilar and we go for a Bullet Punch. Masquerada might... Oh, no. Masquerada is Boots. Boots, Masquerada. Okay. Bullet Punch here.
Did I miss Meowscarada coming in and we saw that it was Boots?
He could go in.
We did against the Greninja. Okay.
If he goes for like a big hit, like
I missed
maybe
that.
Not expecting that Bullet Punch, then like I get the kill. I like Brave Birds with the Zapdos. I think I have enough HP to take on like full HP Talonflame. I might be able to calc it. I mean, I definitely could calc it, but it's gonna be close, man. This is so close.
Some points you get to a draft match, you're like, fuck the calcs. I'm just gonna play.
I don't understand the Meowscarada play though. Yeah, and we're gonna die here. At 50%, I don't think we're gonna get off a.
Depending on the set, he
I
could.
might be able to get off a Custap Berry. If I Terra Steel here. If the Talonflame comes in. And I'm going for a Rock Tomb. I probably miss, but I mean that's the play I go for. Alright, Meowscarada, Ed, Talonflame. Let's get it. Man, this is so exciting. Come on.
Oh my god. Pokemon's snack brand is collaborating with Stanley Cups.
Is that sure?
Fuck off everybody who had anything to say about her fucking cookie brand. That's hysterical. Everybody's gonna go crazy for that Stanley Cup on both sides of the spectrum. Oh my god. Absolutely crazy.
Defensive. We're gonna Terrasilize here. And go for a Rock Tomb. Flying coverage is not gonna do a lot. I'm at 221 HP. Like, even if you predict and go for Fire move, I have Thick Fat. And if you like want a Roost Doll, I have Earthquake. If you go for
my girls losing their minds right now.
Which to be fair,
if my wife was a Pokemon fan, she would have that unlocked. She loves her Stanley Cups.
All right, Reterra. We're gonna go for Steel.
But I don't think she likes Pokey enough to do that. Not that she dislikes her, but I don't think my wife gives 2 shits.
You probably do. Tailwind, Brave Bird. Okay, nothing.
Oh, Rock Tomb.
And I land.
Huge.
Oh, I killed. Is that a crit? A crit. Oof. That sucks.
I don't know. I think sometimes there's a well-deserved crit. I think that if you prep well and the crit plays off, like, I think there's just well-deserved crits.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking that. Now.
Conceptually supportive. Yeah, like,
I think
you
I go
know,
for bullet punch here.
I don't know anything bad about her,
So I have
and
to
like,
use Zapdos.
you
I
know,
mean, if
if
it's
I
Sucker
don't
Punch
know
kills-
you've done bad things, then I support you and hope you do well in your endeavors. But
yeah, I mean that blows. No two ways around it.
Yeah,
he needs boots.
but other than that, I mean, like, I'm like, okay, I don't
bullet
care.
punch and get some damage. I should win 2-0. I definitely win 2-0.
Like,
I don't think.
hope you do well. Other than that,
Punch
huh?
is gonna kill the
Terrestrial.
what to call the Zapdos.
You live that? No, you don't. Never mind.
Down.
Never mind.
Go into Zapdos. Sucker punch. Yeah, that's not gonna kill. Even with a crit.
Too many Yetis to get a Stanley Cup. That's so we actually have
Sucker
like
Punch does 99
9
damage.
fucking Hydro Flasks
What-
and
so
Yetis
why does it have
around
to be
here,
like that?
and Liz
Why
still
you
has a
guys
Stanley
feel
Cup, but
Why you guys
she
feel
got
that?
it, I think, before
Go
the
for first
hype
round
really
later.
picked off there.
Ground speed, and I just get the kill. All right, 2-0 win is definitely
2-0
nice. Better than a 1-0 win.
2-0 to my
Because
man,
if
Shuggle
Chimp
King.
loses, like the more different.
Not to get really like Hassan Piker on you here, but
TikTok.com.
this is crazy. This is crazy. So this clip is lead sponsor of the TikTok bill, Representative Mike Gallagher, Republican from Wisconsin, admits the real reason they're rushing to ban TikTok because it is, quote, becoming the dominant news platform for Americans under 30, end quote, and the U.S. government doesn't control it like other platforms.
The only impacted sites are those associated with foreign adversary apps, such as TikTok.com. It can never be used to penalize individuals. The text explicitly prohibits that, and it cannot be used to censor speech. It takes no position at all on the content of speech, only foreign adversary control. Foreign adversary control of what is becoming the dominant news platform for Americans under 30. This is a common sense measure to protect our national security. I urge my colleagues to support this critical bipartisan legislation.
If there was any proof that the information TikTok lets was going to Chinese government, I might care. But just stop. Just stop. Just stop. There's a few people that do some reporting. Obviously, you want to take those with a grain of salt, just like you do with any sort of news networks. But I definitely think there's some solid reporters on there. This was one hell of a game. Love the intro. All right, back to your boomer reacting to Pokemon Draft League content. Oh, what do we have? Week 8. All right, Joey and Uzi is up next, and we're wrapping up with Shady and Playmore. Where is Joey's video? Here we go. Nope, Uzi's. There we go. All right, let's give it a watch.
Recently, and for no
Politicians
reason
are
at all,
professional
I asked
liars,
Mint
that's
Mobile's
true.
legal team if big wireless companies are allowed to raise prices due to inflation.
Oh yeah,
They
Hanny,
said
I can
yes.
see that too.
And then
I
when
can
I
see
asked
that.
if raising prices technically violates.
Last week, I called gouging fire a mother truth, as we bested our good brother CBAD in what was truly our closest match yet. With this record and differential, we have officially earned the right to choose our opponent for playoffs, meaning that our 11-year dream is finally about to become a reality. The dream that I will conveniently talk about at the end of the video. With this, we now face our final opponent, the LA Wakers, in a match that on paper doesn't really mean anything. However, I disagree. Throughout these recent weeks, I told you individual stories of my final 3 opponents, connected by the simple thread of me never beating them. That was by design, for it was all connected to you, Mr. Joseph Fontaine Alexander Abraham Anthony. For 5 times, you have bested me, with each encounter having its own story. Just when I thought that I fully figured myself out last season, you once again proved that I still had much left to learn. So when I saw my final 3 opponents, I saw an opportunity. An opportunity to prove that I'm not destined to stay stuck in a limbo of losing to the same people. To prove that whatever limits that I had have long since been surpassed. For that is the only way I can know if
Love
I
a
can
good
truly
story intro.
finish the story. And you are the last person on this road for me to fully believe it. So I hope you're ready for what's coming. Because after this all ends, you, just like everybody else, will know that... Wait, what?
Oh yeah!
Ryan, you're a...
Please, no!
You're a lifesaver.
Oh yeah, baby!
Starting off, we got the returning light clay Dragapult.
Certain things I don't under. What is this fucking set? Oh my god, chat. What is this spread? I know he's gonna talk about it, but look at these EVs. Look at these EVs. Look at these EVs. This is the first Dragapult that ever walked the earth right here. This is the first Dreepy that ever evolved right here. This is the in-game team that you have battled the entire time, and that's why your EVs look like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is like, oh my God. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Tell me about it, brother. Tell me about it. I'm ready. I'm here for it.
Rocking Dragon Darts, U-Turn, Reflect, and Light Screen. Originally, this was another set, but as you're going to see throughout the team, most of these revisions are super last.
Look, I can't, like, this is endgame ROM hack. You pull your Pokemon into PK Hex and you see where the EVs are. This is so crazy. I could never build like this. I could never like build this intricately. I am so max sprinkle 12 somewhere that it is not even funny. Oh my God. Common Pult Spread, no shot. Absolutely zero shot. I refuse to believe that. On God. On God, do you put that on moms right now? Do you put that on moms? I don't know. Hey, what's up, Matt? How you doing, brother?
Second, the EV investment basically exists to help me decently switch into Cinderace pretty well and use it as a
Okay, switch into Cinderace.
stepping stone towards getting screens up. I very much see this being something Joey preps for in playoffs, which is why I'm confident with the screen stack working this time around. As far as me speed tying with Cinderace, an honest mistake. Following this is our
And as far as me speed tagging Cinderace, an honest mistake. Okay, hey, listen. I dig it.
our Sharp Beak, Terra Steel, Galarian, Articuno.
Okay, so Shadow Stitch, I thought you meant like those specific EVs are a common Pulse Spread, but no, I do love the fact that it's like all over the place and you can really just build with, like however you want to with it. I completely agree with that. Sharp Beak, Terra Steel, Galarian, Articuno with competitive agility, Hurricane, the Sharp Beak boosting the Hurricane, Terra Blast, and Freezing Glare. That brother's cooking.
With Hurricane, Freezing Glare, Agility, and Terra Blast.
That brother's
this thing
cooking.
actually has a super good matchup against him because he doesn't exactly have the best switch-ins for this thing. The extra power that I'm able to acquire from Sharp Beak combined with Hurricane as well as my modest nature makes it a very useful ring in this matchup. Behind screens...
You know what's disgusting? Okay, who do you think hits harder? Galarian, Articuno, or Haunter? The answer is Galarian, Articuno. But like 100, only 10 base special attack less. Same speed, 10 base special attack less. The budget, incredible.
This thing can actually
I'm going back on my Haunter high. Haunter, great draft league mon for special attacking budget on a budget.
Up the rest of his squad should I be able to play my cards right and get the agility off at the right time. Since I'm using screens, it's only fair that I also bring Belly Drum Azumarill with Aqua Jet, Play Rough, and Liquidation.
Yep.
This thing alone has insanely good matchup against Joey's squad, and once again is another Pokemon that can actually win the entire game on its own. His only switch-in is an Arboliva, which I'm EV to outspeed rather comfortably. In case it isn't obvious by now, we're going full hyper offense. So in that similar vein, we got Weakness Policy Iron Treads with Iron Head, Earthquake, Ice Spinner, and Rapid Spin. Behind screens, the chances of it successfully popping its Weakness Policy become exponentially higher, meaning that if I can pop this item while also getting a speed boost, this actually has a chance of being able to clean out Joey's team on the spot.
Yep.
Ice Spinner is a really nice mid-ground to smack, both his Arboliva and Thunderous Therian respectively. For our second last mon, we got Heavy Duty Boots Chiyu with Dark Pulse.
The heavy booty dudes. Ooh. Like this. Okay. So speed creeping something here. He's got some bulk. And then the rest in special attack, 135. You don't need max output on that thing. Love that.
Wisp, Hex, and Flamethrower. I'm mainly running this set because despite him having a Diancie, this thing still instills a lot of pressure against Joey's squad.
Yeah.
Especially with Wisp and Hex, which I can actually utilize.
What is the Beads of Ruin like decrease there? Because like not even running the what am I going for? Team Builder. What is the Chiyu? 0.75. Yeah. 3/4. So not even running max special attack, the special defense gets dropped by 25%. Just being there. Oh, no. I know it's special defense. I didn't know the number, like how much it weakened it by.
To do a respectable amount of damage to his Diancie, and also set myself up to force progression. This EV investment basically ensures that I survive an Expert Belt close combat from Lycanroc Dust, and even a +2 Focus Blast from Thunderous Therian behind screens from full, which is why you happen to see me running the Heavy Duty Booty this week. Last but not least, we got the debuting Citrus Berry Shaman with Earth Power, Sea Flare, Baton Pass, and Healing Wish. This was more so a last-minute addition, but one that I felt warranted considering the fact that Joey has a really powerful Lycanroc Dust at his disposal. Healing Wish is nice in case I need to bring back any of my Pokemon before going on from there. It's pretty speedy so that I can reliably get Healing Wishes off, with Citrus acting as a means of at least granting me the ability to check Lycanroc Dust once. So yeah, that's the team. If you're enjoying this, please do drop a like and subscribe as I'm on my way to 10,000
Leave a like and subscribe. Do it.
I can only do that with all of your support. I could not dedicate much time to building this week as I had a lot of things going on, and generally like a lot of these team's elements were super last second. So I want to give a special shout out to TJ who was there for me throughout the process, as well as Addison, Pieman, and Frosty for the help, along with, of course, Bread Pudding for the help with the thumbnail, as well as my guy Kurt the Buzzwole for the team. And without further ado, let us move on to the game. Okay, guys, we are back right now, ready to go against our foil, the man himself, the two-time champion, Mr. Joseph Fontaine Andrade El Idolo Anthony, and I am very much unsure of how this match is going to turn out, because I honestly haven't actually spent much time with this one, but hopefully if it's a good enough game, then that's all that matters. So yeah, without further ado, let's see exactly
like
what
he
brought.
said,
Right,
like
so
he said, you know, like when you get to those playoff matches, like you obviously, whether it's in playoffs or out of playoff contention, you still want to like make it a serious match, right?
Anti, which kind of bodes well in terms of my Dragon Ball getting more free turns. Obviously, the Pokemon known as that.
All right, no Diancie. I mean, Chiyu looks nice. Outsped by a few things. I mean, it's going to be able to put some good pressure on Swampert. I like it.
The grass Pokemon, I forgot its name, is actually going to be a problem. Arboliva, yes. But yeah, I think with weakness policy, my Iron Treads goes actually stupid against them. Yeah. If I'm able to get a Belly Drum off. So based on that, I think I'm fine.
Everything having like just sharp beak agility, Belly Drum, Citrus Berry, screens, weakness policy. Like these top ones are great. I really think that like with screens, maybe like I don't think Chiyu gets any sort of like a gets flame charge. Does it get like some weird move that would proc like a I'm looking to see if it got like a weird move that would proc like a hyper voice, you know? Like one of those random like sound moves. Like to me, Snarl should proc Throat Spray, does it not? Sound-based move. It is. Oh, and it gets Nasty Plot? Fuck me. Don't mind me. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. This thing gets Nasty Plot. 135 base special attack. Brother. Yeah, I think like Nasty Plot, like I think Flame Charge, Nasty Plot, she used the same as like Swords Dance Trailblaze, fucking Decidueye that I brought. I think that goes nuts. +2. What is this calc? What is this calc? Hold on. Obviously, Uzi's a better battle on me, so don't listen to me on my sets. But like, Chiyu, Nasty Plot. Let's not call it Life Orb. Let's call it Shuckle for, you know, a ground move. Ground coverage is pretty common these days. Against Swampert. +2. 75 to 88. Max Swampert. Gross. I can't believe this. I did not know this thing got Nasty Plot. I always see people just choice it. I don't see people ever go for a Nasty Plot on it, you know? I would have never, if he would have brought Nasty Plot against me, like Nasty Plot Flame Charge, I would have sat here just babbling my fucking lips. I wouldn't have known. I would have been like, it got this.
Because it just matches up so well against the vast majority of his squad. And yeah, if I can get a free, like if I can get an immediate turn of Reflector Light Screen, that would be pretty nice, I would assume. But yes, without further ado, let us see exactly how this match goes. Have fun to you, my brother. Right, so he leads up with his Cinderace, as I lead off with my Dragapult and turn 1. This, I think, is a pretty fine situation, all things considered. Because, you know, I had a feeling he would want to lead off with the Cinderace because it just matches up so well against the vast majority of my squad. I don't know exactly what his main switch-in is. I guess it would have to be his Arboliva. Sorry, Arboliva. But yeah, I think I'm going to set up a Light Screen and then follow up with a U-turn.
If I don't mention this on stream with all the naming shenanigans going on Twitter and on here as well, Arboliva is an appropriate pronunciation of it because Oliva is Italian for olive. Fun fact. So it is still being pronounced olive, just not in the olive way that Americans say it.
Me like a worthwhile investment because I'm very specially defensive. So I mean, I'm very physically defensive. So I don't think it would matter much in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, he's gonna swap out like I expected him to, and he is going to go straight out into his Bandito, which would have to be his Swampert. Ooh, okay, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
Okay,
and that's honestly more than fine with me. So he could actually have knockoff, which would be marginally annoying. Although at the same time, he could position himself really well by bringing in a Scizor afterwards and just clicking buttons against me. So based on that, I'm actually just gonna click Reflect, and I'm gonna follow through with a U-turn. Yeah,
I think that's a fine play.
Getting dual screens early on is going to be really, really good from a long-term standpoint. As he's gonna unfortunately possess knockoff, which is marginally unfortunate, but still getting all these turns to be able to click to leverage screens, I think is a very worthwhile investment.
I think that's a good idea.
Pretty decent chip damage off on this thing. As right now, who do I go out into though is the question. I could go out into my Shaman.
Do you go out into fucking Metal Face here and just get the weakness policy boost on like the flip turn?
Alternatively, I could just go out in my Galarian Articuno and just attack where he cannot defend. Alternatively, I could just bring in my John Cena and just pretty much start clicking buttons against him. But you know what? Let's attack where he cannot defend. I'm gonna go out in my Magician. Why not? Am I right? Probably not the best play in hindsight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think right there you predict the flip turn. Obviously, hindsight 2020. I'm a YouTube comment section right now, but I think if you went into Iron Treads there on the flip turn, got the weakness policy behind the screens.
Makes sense. That's not gonna do any damage to me whatsoever. As right now, what's gonna happen is, I assume he's gonna go out into his Thunderous, right?
Oh no.
He does have that move, doesn't he? That is unfortunate.
Oh, is he gonna court change the fucking?
I'm just gonna click freezing.
Is he gonna court change the screens?
If he has court change, then you know what? Good prep on him. Good prep on his behalf. But yeah, that is now he clicks stun. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get some really nice chip damage off him, courtesy of a taunt. Which I think is going to, courtesy of a freezing glare. Like I'm gonna get over half of your health right now. Yeah, that is amazing chip damage if I ever saw one. Let's freaking go. I don't think there's much of a necessity towards me letting this thing get chipped down just yet. And just the fact that, I was able to get all this damage off on this thing is really good because he's now in range of an Aqua Jet from my Azumarill. So I'm actually going to go into my Ocelot here, see exactly what he wants to click. He's going to click U-turn. Good play on his behalf. Definitely a good play. As right now, I'm going to need to definitely pace myself and see exactly how many turns are there. He's going to bring out his Bandito once again, the Swampert. As I assume he would likely want to click Stealth Rocks. That makes sense. But even if he sets up Stealth Rocks, that I feel is fine. Because what exactly is your main switch into my Chi-Yu? So based on that, I'm actually just gonna pivot out into my Shaman and then click Baton Pass. That I feel is.
You gotta bring in that treads, brother. You gotta bring in the treads.
4 more turns of Reflect left and then 3 more turns of Light Screen. So based on that, I'm just gonna click U-turn, get some even more chip damage.
Swampert is super passive this match. I feel like Swampert does not have their. I don't believe we've seen leftovers on here. It went for knockoff. If it goes for rocks here, if we're predicting rocks, like maybe it's AV, but that just means it's not taking a +2 earthquake.
Like one shot with a +6 Aqua Jet from my Azumarill. But yeah, I'm gonna go into John Cena right now. As crazily enough, this is his first match of the season. It's pretty insane. But yeah, he's gonna click flip to flip turn. Really good play on his behalf for sure. That is a bit unfortunate, but I think that should still be fine. If he wants to go out into his like Ignitar. Okay, this is hard. Whoops. I'm gonna click Baton Pass though. And the other unfortunate thing here is that I don't exactly have the best plausible answer for this thing, and I don't want my Chi-Yu to come in and just take a close combat to the dome. So I'm actually just gonna click Baton Pass. If he makes a prediction and clicks close combat, first of all, with Reflect being there, I'm basically guaranteed to survive any hit and be able to pop my weakness policy on my Metal Face. And that, I feel, is a very huge merit in this matchup. Yeah, he's gonna click U-turn. He's gonna catch me in the cycle. That's honestly, I respect the hell out of that.
Yeah, I like that.
Unfortunately for him, with Reflect
up, Shaman's name is John Cena, Alec. It's crazy.
He is not going to enjoy what he will soon be. What he will soon be in the
Terrifier. All right.
I'm actually just gonna click Ice Spinner here. Yeah, I think Ice Spinner is a fine play.
Rapid spin.
Even if you choose to not terrestrialize or whatever, that like just getting the chip damage off on this thing is gonna be pretty nice. He's gonna pop the seed sower. Makes sense. As what are you going? The grass might disappear though because I clicked Ice Spinner. That is so funny. That is really funny. Okay. So here, my light screen is going to wear off. I guess I'm gonna go out in my Magician. And also if he clicks Earth Power, that's obviously, not gonna work out for him. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make the aggressive play. The other merit here, guys, is that I actually do have Healing Wish. So if, my Magician gets really, really chipped down, that is not gonna be the worst thing in the world. He's gonna click Giga Drain, makes sense. As right now, what's gonna happen is me terrestrializing and just pretty much clicking Hurricane.
I wouldn't.
Is there much necessity towards me terrestrializing just
I wouldn't terrestrialize because if it's Terrifier or Terra
Blast.
Blast.
Hurricane actually. He's gonna swap out. As who's this? What is your switching going to be, my friend? He's gonna go in his Bandito, which would have to be a Swampert. Makes sense. Come on, there we go. Magician is gonna be able to hit his Hurricane. As whoa, that bitch is Assault Vest as fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
Go for another one.
Like, you can just click flip turn.
Go for another one.
Click flip turn and guarantee
Go for another one.
All this momentum, right?
I don't know. I didn't see the damage. I didn't see the damage.
But you know what? I'm gonna click Modest Hurricane again. Because why not, right? Let's be quirky tonight. Let's be quirky. As never mind, it killed off the Swampert. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So I'm glad my assumption did not dictate my move because I really thought that Hurricane would not be able to pick this thing up. But yeah, Third Peak Magician is actually going to be able to get a kill, which is pretty sick. Okay, so obviously we're in a pretty decent spot right now, but we are by no means out of the woods yet.
Here comes Cinderace.
As right now, what I'm gonna actually do is brought in my big pulse again. So based on the situation, I do not want I do not want this thing to go down just yet. So I'm actually gonna go in my Ocelot.
Yeah. No, I think Pulse Sprite play here.
And see exactly what he wants to click. If he clicks U-turn, then you know what? Amazing play, bro. But never mind. He's gonna click Fireball. Makes sense. That is not gonna be able to come remotely close towards knocking me out, and I can just set him once again into this never-ending cycle, which I think is really, really good. Yeah, screens are definitely gonna be really good here in this matchup. He's gonna click. Yeah, excuse me. What the fuck? What? Is there something wrong with the EVs, sir? Oh my god, there's something wrong with the EVs. Oh my god, no, I don't have enough speed to outspeed, like, max speed, fucking, I don't have enough speed to outspeed the Cinderace. That is so unfortunate. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm sorry, bro.
So
I'm
now
sorry, Ocelot.
So now you just Dragon Dart.
Yeah, with Reflecting up, I'm saying we're in a pretty decent spot. If he allows me to, I may just even opt to go for broke. So I'm actually gonna click Light Screen. I don't think Ocelot picks me out from here.
You have Psychic Fangs?
YouTube Music Premium.
Oh, the ad break. Is this Psychic Fangs like in Rock?
So you can listen ad-free.
Oh, it
I'm so
was.
stupid. I'm so stupid. I didn't even factor in the Psychic Fangs. That's an oversight on my behalf. I'm so sorry. Okay.
So now you lost Dragon Ball into
marginally
screen setter.
complicate
That's
things.
tough. Life Orb
that
too.
definitely complicates things a bit. Obviously, like in that case, my play should have been to go out in my John Cena. My play definitely should have been to go out in my John Cena there. Because, realistically speaking, there really was, not much of a reason for me to, like, risk it like that. Yeah, that's I'm sorry about that, guys. Oh, man. It'd still be fine, though. Because if I can get an agility off against his, that fucking bird, the Arboliva, yeah, if I can get an agility off against the Arboliva, that would be pretty sick, actually. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna try to aim for.
Oh my god.
Flare. Never mind, he's gonna opt to swap out. Yeah.
In Arboliva, get
giving him more free turns than I should.
Oh, going to scissor. Okay.
I'm not exactly a huge fan of per se.
I mean, special defense drop.
Gonna come off. That does absolutely nothing as expected. As right now, do I have a reason to even keep this thing healthy though? Actually, no, I do, because I absolutely need this thing healthy for I 100% fucking need this thing healthy for the Lock and Rock Dust, which otherwise just puts buttons against me.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna put Baton Pass again. Yeah. That was my bad, but it's all good. I'm gonna try to make a comeback. I'm definitely gonna try to make a comeback. As what I'm gonna do right now is go into my metal phase because it is easily like the most expendable Pokemon I think in this matchup right now. Question mark. As he is going to click Sword Stance. Fuck. Oh shit. No. It's fine. I say I'll be fine, even though like this is a very terrifying situation because.
Oh.
Not exactly factoring in plus factoring how much quick attack is gonna do to it, isn't it? Is it? Right. No, he's gonna put close combat. Okay, makes sense. He's gonna be able to pick me off, which is unfortunate, but I think you pick me off with like my Chiyu has a really good amount of defensive like HP and defensive investment to survive Lycan Rock Dusk. So I don't think it's a worst case scenario just yet. But
okay.
I'm definitely gonna be more wary next time around. But yeah, Chiyu's gonna come out, and I believe I should be able to snag a kill because you can set up a close combat. Quick attack is not gonna kill me. I fucking refuse to believe that. You are not gonna pick me out because I have HP investment and I even have defense investment to the boot.
Goes for the Dark Pulse over the Flamethrower.
You know now? A pretty free play to click, and the end game is definitely gonna be a bit complex, but it's still 100% winnable, guys, for sure. I wish Earthquake did more damage, but chipping it down to half is in itself going to be a very huge merit. And Joey did not bring Diancie this match, so I'm pretty curious to see exactly what his swap into to my Chiyu is gonna be, because I don't think he has any, to be honest. He's gonna click Bullet Punch. He's gonna try to get all that chippies, but that is not gonna do even half to me, as Dark Pulse is gonna come off and he's gonna be able to pick this thing up.
Okay, thank God. I was like, is the Dark Pulse not gonna KO?
That is cool. So one thing that I have to 100% keep in mind is that I need to ensure that my Azumarill stays alive, specifically for the Cinderace of his.
Yep.
Because otherwise, that in itself becomes a bit of a problem, I would say. Because I feel like there's still merit in keeping my Chiyu around. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a tricky end game, especially with the like.
It is a nail biter, chat. It is a nail biter.
Note, for future encounters, but it makes sense why he has Psychic Fangs because of the Pokemon that I have, which happens to be the Okidogi. Yep. Close combat is going to do a bajillion amount of damage to me. Holy fucking shit, bruv. As he's gonna take more Life Orb recoil, which means that he's actually coming slowly in range of, he's actually coming.
It'll be out of the Citrus Berry range.
He will soon be in range of my, my fucking, I keep forgetting its name. Azumarill, yes. I'm so sorry. Pretty very unprofessional commentary. But yeah, this is gonna be a very tricky endgame. But I'm gonna make a prediction by clicking Baton Pass here. Yep, he's gonna swap out. He's gonna swap out like I expected him to, and I assume he's gonna go on into Raiceros. The Pokemon, the bane of my existence. As, yeah, Thundurus Terrian is gonna come out. And honestly, if he has Focus Blast, then you're a real man's man. So this is obviously, not the best case scenario. Yeah, this is unfortunately not the best case scenario here. As right now, I'm kind of forced to click Flamethrower. If you have Focus Blast, or Thunderbolt picks me off, then you know what? Good on you.
Why would you? So why? If you're in a scenario where it's one or the other and it doesn't kill, why not go for the Dark Pulse flinch? Is my thought.
Being gone is gonna definitely make this.
Now, obviously, grain of salt with my commentary, right? I am not the YouTube comment section telling how this game should have been played, but I'm trying to understand, and maybe we'll see that right here. I think that if it is either Flamethrower or Dark Pulse to get chip, you go for the Dark Pulse 30%.
What speed you? Okay, you're solve this again, aren't you, bruv? He's gonna solve this again. Huckle is gonna come off. I don't think that's gonna pick me off. Yeah, Go Chiyu knows he's gonna be able to survive this at 1, and that is fucking amazing, guys. That is amazing on so many levels. Because
lives on 1 HP is crazy.
Take down this one Pokemon that is a very, very massive problem against me. So the EV investment is gonna come in clutch big time. I definitely put a lot of speed in that.
So maybe here's what I'm thinking. So maybe going for the Flamethrower in this scenario, right? Maybe going for the Flamethrower in this scenario was the right play, because now Joey is like, okay, this must be Scarf Chiyu or something like that. And I can switch in, I don't remember what Joey's got in the back. I know he's got the Cinderace, but Cinderace is pretty low, so I'm just thinking maybe he went for that. I'm
honestly not sure what kind of team Joey would bring against me, but this working out is generally amazing. So yeah, Dark Pulse is gonna come off. I'm gonna be able to pick this thing off, and that is That is bloody amazing, for sure. That is amazing on a lot of levels. So I do think that we have a lot of potential towards winning this game now. Yeah, we have a lot of potential towards winning this game now because his final set of Pokemon would have to be his Cinderace, his Arboliva, and his Lycanroc Dust, for which, you know, I have priority in Aqua Jet. Worst case scenario. So based on that, I think I'm going to let this thing go down.
I would not. You got the Arboliva in the back.
But I don't see a reason to do that just yet. Yep. He's going to click U-turn. He's going to be able to snag a kill, which is a bit unfortunate, but like his Cinderace is just shipped down from Aqua Jet. His Arboliva will not want to take on my Magician 1v1. That is in itself a certainty. I could go out in my John Cena, to be honest. Alternatively, I could go out into my Addison here. Is what the hell does he? How the hell does he exactly defend against liquidation of the face, right? And worst case scenario, I can still healing wish it back up. Yeah, I'm gonna go out in my Addison. I'm gonna go out in my Addison right now, and I am going to click Play Rough. Actually, I'm gonna click Play Rough. For the love of God, sir. Okay, never mind. He's gonna swap out.
Yeah, he's gonna go into Arboliva, right?
He's gonna swap out, which I think is pretty amazing. And I'm gonna get a lot of chip damage off on this thing here now. Very good. Addison is just coming through for his big time. We love to see that. Hell yeah. As while he is going to be able to like recover a good amount of health back, I can actually just go out in my Magician here. Alternatively, he could actually make a double.
Could you?
If he makes a double, he goes out in his.
I feel like you stay in and you like keep play roughing. Like you bring this thing down because then you Aqua Jet the last 2 Mons. Right? He's got 3 Mons left. He's got this, he's got Lycanroc, and he's got Cinderace. I feel like based on that damage, I feel like you play rough again.
But yeah, in either case, if he makes a double, then amazing play on his behalf. But my play 100% is to go out into the Magician here now. I really think he's gonna make the double, but it's just too bloody risky because I need this thing around. This is literally my out button against you know, Lycanroc Dusk and whatnot. If I had Ice Spinner, that would have been like fucking amazing.
Or if he belly drummed, right here on the switch.
Is he gonna double? Yeah, he's gonna double. I should have called your ass out on that. Ooh, that would have been perfect. He's gonna go ahead into this though. Okay, hold on. No, hold on a second. I don't think that's the play yet. While I could Terrasilize, 100% Terrasilize, if he goes to +2 though, he revealed Psychic Fangs, he revealed Close Combat. The tough endgame for sure.
Disney World!
I think I played right into his hands there. Yeah, I identified exactly how he could potentially come back from this game, and I didn't capitalize on it, as unfortunate as it is. Okay, never mind. He clicks Close Combat. Okay, cool. He clicks Close Combat because he actually predicted me to Terrasilize there. What a demon. You, sir, are a bloody demon. But yeah, I am just gonna click Art Power here now. Yeah, I really should have just fucking called him then and there. If I did, then I would have looked I would have looked like the absolute Don there. But no, unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. He is still like in a pretty good. It's not over yet. Like, it definitely isn't. I just need to play very carefully here now because one thing to keep in mind is that Addison is that like he cannot kill me with any single one move. He 100% cannot like kill me with any single one move out there. So you know what? Fuck. I choked so hard. Holy shit, bro.
He gets the grassy terrain and the citrus berry.
Oh my god.
He gets the grassy terrain and the citrus berry. He Aqua Jets here. You live in Accelerock.
I choked there so hard.
You live in Accelerock.
Accelerock picked me up though. I have some pretty decent HP investment, so I'm not sure.
You live in Accelerock.
Accelerock is gonna come up and he's gonna pick me
up. Oh, that's so
hard,
tough.
Guys. I am so sorry. Yeah, there is really nothing for me to say other than I'm sorry there. Because if I just click Play Rough there, I think that would have likely been a victory in my favor. But as it is right now, that is unfortunately not going to be the reality of the situation. Man, that is so unfortunate. If you click Close Combat, you know what? You're a demon. You're a demon if you click Close Combat, bro. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I definitely threw this game away big time. But it is what it is. This was a very good learning experience for me. And I'm definitely going to keep that in mind for future encounters.
There's Close Combat, yep, on the Terrace Tail. GG's absolutely crazy endgame. That endgame was a biter. GG. Wow. That was... Chat, that was an endgame. That was an endgame. When you Google what an endgame looks like, that's what it is. That's what it is right there. All right. Last matchup of the evening. We have Playmore versus Shady Penguin, which is an hour-long video. How did they go to timer? I don't know if I have an hour. How did they go to fucking time? Oh my god, I'm worried. I'm worried. I think I have to watch this in like 2 times speed.
Fitness Black Card, you can bring a friend for free and more. $1 down.
Oh man.
Deal ends March 15th.
Oh man.
Your New York Yankees are 4-3, and we're in the final game of the regular season of the Shuckle Premier League. Now, I wanted to not do a fancy intro this week because no matter what happens in this game, I just want to say thank you to all of the loyal Yankees fans out there. It's been a pleasure coming back to Draft League. It's challenged me in a very different way than any of our content has recently, both in Pokemon itself and in content creation. No matter what happens here, if our season ends or we manage to win and go into playoffs, seriously, thank you. I really hope you've enjoyed, and I want to get better at competitive Pokemon. I feel like we had a pretty rough start, and I'm not perfect anywhere near perfect yet. I'm still making some misplays here and there, but I think we ended up showing out pretty strong towards the end of the season. Remember, you're not really here for the mush, you're here for the Pokemon battle. So your New York Yankees are going to go ahead.
Yeah, no, Shady fucking cooked this season. Shady made it all the way to, like, I don't think this match has playoff contingency. Yeah, Shady made it to, like, he's 4-3 at the time of this battle. Like, he's...
And play their final game. All right, here we go. Final game of the main season, of the Season of Joy. Wow. Did I get that team right? I don't think I did. No, I did not. Okay. No, there's Metagross, no Crocodile, no Cyclizar. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So no hazard removal that I know of this. Weezing get defog. Weezing does not get defog. Okay. We see Vaporeon. I got a lot of the team right, but not all of it. I think I got half. Iron Valiant, Vaporeon, Weezing, Electrode, and so he's got no ground type at all. Interesting.
I am going to have the captions on for this match in case it goes a little too fast for the folks at home watching who are like watching me react to it.
SD lead. We not Swords Dance, but our Suicide lead. I have Explosion. I have the ability to click the button Imprison, and I really hope he leads Metagross. He sees that I have no hazard removal. I'm hoping he thinks that, you know, best thing to get Rock Star right away. I see he has no hazard removal as far as I know, unless... Does Vaporeon get defog? No. Okay, so we do know that both Glastrier and Electrode can be the Terra Captains here.
Vaporeon getting defog would be crazy.
Glastrier, so we're going to assume that both are Fairy. The Weezing is kind of problematic for me because I don't have a strong... Like, I have the Azelf, but it doesn't have Psychic type move. He doesn't know that, but it's still worrisome, for sure. For me, personally, as a human being. Let's see what we got, though, for our battle against Bean. Alright, so most ideally, we'll see Metagross lead out front. Cranky! Alright, that is the shiny Metagross. This is good for me because it can't click... Because I'm faster, right? And I purposely brought Imprison. I thought of this all by myself. I was so excited I texted Drew. But I'm going to click Imprison turn 1, hoping that he's either going to go Knock Off or Stealth Rock. I have both those moves on my set. Let's see. You cannot go for Stealth Rock now. That is ideal.
This is crazy. Turn 1, I'm already on the edge of my seat. Shady Penguin's the fucking GOAT. He should have never left.
So now what I'm going to do is I can either go Knock Off or I go Stealth Rock. I'm personally, with the Glastrier in the back, I'm going to set up the Stealth Rock. He's going to stay in. Okay. Interesting. I'm intrigued to see what you go for. We're going to see Heavy Slam. That's going to be a 2 KO easy. Oh, it's a crit. Okay. We're going to frame 1 crit. That's fine. Okay. So here's the problem for me, is that if he's got Heavy Slam and he's got Heavy Slam, he's got Stealth Rock. So we know that he's not going to be Assault. That's Stealth Rock. We could go Knock Off here. This thing is supposed to faint anyway. Now, the thing is that everything on his team is slower than me, except for the Electrode and the Iron Valiant, right? The Iron Valiant outspeeds and the Electrode outspeeds. So this thing doesn't have that much value. Especially they don't have a Psychic type move.
But if he has Bullet Punch, would he have Bullet Punch?
We're going to Knock Off. He doesn't go for Bullet Punch. It's semi-safe to assume he doesn't have Bullet Punch. We're going to get rid of the Shuckle Berry, which is huge, and now we're going to see the Psychic Fangs. Okay. So we know Psychic Fangs, Heavy Slam, and Stealth Rock.
That was a great opening turn.
Right? So I absolutely have to find something faster than Metagross.
That was a fucking masterclass of an opening turn. Let me move my face cam so I'm not covering Shady here. That was a masterclass. You beautiful man. That was a masterclass of an opening turn.
870. So I could go on to Monica. Monica is actually pretty free here. I don't have the Thunderbolt for the Vaporeon, unfortunately, so that does switch in pretty easily. We could go on to Linhardt, but Knock Off is not going to be enough. U-turn might be enough, though. Actually, it might be a very free U-turn moment. Let me see if I can pull up an actual damage calculator and do Thwacky versus Metagross here. Let's see, U-turn, choice band. Okay, U-turn is not enough. Okay, so U-turn is not enough. Let's just go out into... You know what, I can't really go out into Sylvain because I don't want to go for EQ when there is a Pokemon in the back. There's a Weezing. So I'm going to go to Monica here. Because I have a better switch in for Vaporeon than I do for this thing, right? So I can go for Flamethrower here. It's pretty free. I don't think Scorching Sands is enough. Let's check. Magmortar. Scorching Sands is a roll, so I'm just going to go for the Flamethrower here. Vaporeon might come in, but I could pack Thunderbolt for it. I'm pretty sure Magmortar does get access to Thunderbolt. We decided to go Psychic for the Weezing in this specific scenario. Because this is the only coverage I had with the Azelf being just a lead, get my Stealth Rock up. The good thing is that if he does stay in, trying to click Stealth Rock, I'm going to take him out. Okay, we take him out. No Stealth Rocks on our side of the field. That's incredible. That's a really... listen, I'll trade Azelf for Metagross, and then I have Rocks up.
That's fucking... Shady shut down hazards and then proceeded to get his own up.
All right, we're going to see Shira, Yoshi. Okay, it's going to be the shiny Vaporeon here. Some Stealth Rock damage. I love to see that. I don't think I want to Terra just yet. I don't want to lock that in. Our best switch in is just going to be the Rotom. It's very obvious, but I don't think it matters.
He's got Banded Thwacky in the back. Shady Penguin is in the kitchen this week, ladies and gentlemen.
First, so if my opponent did double, we'll know that we're faster, which I'm pretty sure I'm always faster than Vaporeon. 65 speed. I'm 83. Caspar comes out. We're going to see the flip turn. Nice flip turn. Very, very strong flip turn there. Is going to get initiative. Best switch in here. I mean, maybe Valiant? I don't know. It could be Glastrier, but I do have foul play on this thing specifically for
Hey, what's up, gentlemen? How you doing?
Kizaru is going to be the Electrode. Okay, this is a pretty good one for you. Yeah, that's grass. That is going to be some grass damage. And we are going to see Leftover. Ooh, kind of screams sub. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna have to do some calcs here. Because Rotom versus Electrode Hisui. Electrode Hisui. Offensive pivot. Leaf Storm does take me out very easily, as will Chloroblast. So either one of those is going to be really strong here. I would love to stay in Pain Split, but truthfully, I don't think I can. We probably just have to go out into Monica here.
Yep.
I think we just double. It's really good that we don't have the rocks up. It's really, really good that the rocks are not up on our side. It could be detrimental. So we'll go into Monica, hoping to see the Leaf Storm, the strong.
I want to text him right now, but I know it's late, and I don't. Oh my god, it was sub.
I don't know if this thing does this thing set up moves. Let's see. Do you get Calm Mind? You don't get Calm Mind. You get Nasty Plot. You don't get Nasty Plot. Okay, you get Agility. You get Curse. Either way, Ice Thing. Now the potential terrors here. I know you have potential terrors. I'm not gonna forget about that. Ice, Fairy, and Grass. Either way, I go Flamethrower. It's gonna be the move of choice for sure. He does get a free hit off here. Ooh, Lead Seed. Wow, Lead Seed is crazy, dude.
I'm twerking.
What a cool set. So Lead Seed sub.
I'm twerking
maybe
right
no
now.
Crazy strong grass move. I guess I have to calculate what Rotom's Foul Play does to this thing because it has really bad defense, right? Okay, it doesn't break a sub. That's a dagger. Okay, does not break a sub. I'm gonna take some
dagger.
Now my Flamethrower probably one-shots this thing, right?
Dagger,
so I really don't think he stays in. Well, he could sub again, right? Sub is kind of free. But if that's the case, I think my play is actually to go out into Linhardt here.
The banded
Thwacky. He can't Leak Seed me, so that's half of his set utility gone. I can click U-turn, I'll be slower with it, and I'll break its sub. And that'll put us in a little bit of a better position, right? So we're gonna get the Grassy Surge up, which is, kind of good for him. He's gonna get a lot of healing out of this, even without the Leak Seed on. If he clicks sub again, which he does. I just don't think letting Monica getting whittled down would be worth it. I'd rather just see what he wants to do here. Now, this could be where he spends his para and goes into Ice, which would be dangerous, but I think it also would be kind of, I could figure it out. I can navigate it. I kind of want to check to see if Wacky breaks the sub with a Grassy Glide. I do break the sub with a Grassy Glide, but then I'm banded into it, so that's not ideal. However, if he goes
unless he's Terra Ice.
Let's call it Ice. Terra Blast Ice does take me out, and then he's got an Electrode behind a sub in the Grassy Terrain, and I probably lose. Do I want to hard call that? I kind of do want to hard call it. I'm going to go out to Monica again. I'm going to go out to Monica. I know he's getting a bunch of recovery here, but if we see the hidden power, if we see the Terra Blast Ice, this is a big win on my part. Get that power spend and get that information. Okay, we're just going to see Protect. That's actually kind of fine for me. All right, so this thing is full
Protect,
support.
sub, Lead Seed, literally here to wear it down for like last year Valiant Endgame.
So we can hope for a Lead Seed miss here as I go for Flamethrower.
Ben's fucking cooking this week too, my god.
Break this up. He goes for a free Lead Seed every time. This is going to be such a stally Pokemon though, for sure. Going to be kind of hard to deal with. I essentially need to get my Sneasler in when there's no sub up, and then I can OHKO it, right, with Dire Claw. I'll have to get an OHKO, which is fine. We're going to see Foul Play, actually. Okay, that's the full set, and that is a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage, but I do get the Flame Body, though!
The Flame Body is big.
So I purposely did run Flame Body, not for Foul Play, but for physical attackers. Mainly for Metagross, so I was trying to switch on a Bullet Punch, but that thing's gone. We're going to fade the sub. We'll gain some recovery. I don't like that I'm getting dwindled. I'm not going to lie, because Iron Valiant is scary. Iron Valiant is a very, very scary amount.
He's got a little recovery from that terrain, though.
But I think I have to stay in here. So he's got a burn now. I have to stay in and click
Flamethrower. You're not lead sheeted. You 100% Flamethrower.
Very, very good chance. You know what I could do? I could Scorching Sands breaks a sub, so it's a nice middle ground play. Flamethrower obviously OHKOs, right? I just don't think he foul plays again. I could go out of the Linhardt.
The music fucking changed. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Especially now that he's burned, he literally can't touch me. Yeah, I like that. He literally can't touch me. I'm just gonna go to Linhardt. Ooh, the withdraw. Okay, so that's gonna pay off. I want to Linhardt just in case the Vaporeon comes in. Vaporeon does come in, and we threaten this thing massively with a Woodhammer. I mean, this might force the Weezing in frame 1. For sure. Woodhammer only does like 32%. And there's a world where I click U-turn instead. But I think he sees that I'm in a really mood, and he doesn't hard swap out. Even if he hard swaps out into the
U-turn.
Right. We're gonna see the Protect here. Straight Protect as a go for Woodhammer. So Vaporeon does have Protect as well. High chance of it being a Wish Protect set then. It is holding leftovers.
All right, so he showed the Woodhammer, so now you swap out. You both swap.
Then he's going to go out into Weezing and try to get myself in a better position because this is gonna be a really hard core to crack. This is gonna be a really hard core to crack. Weezing,
I'm fucking chat. I'm
a very big problem.
If you can, I'm like tapping my leg right now.
Cat's kind of fine. It does just bring the Electro, but now that I know the Electro set, I'm not as afraid of it, right? I'm not as afraid of it. I would say, 32%. We can get to EVs on the Weezing perfectly. But I'm just gonna go for Woodhammer. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna see the withdrawal. Weezing's definitely gonna come in. We are gonna see a brand new Pokemon, Caesar, out here that's gonna Weezing. Get a little rocks off. Let's see how much this Woodhammer does to Weezing. Okay, it's definitely physically, it's just physically defensive for sure. It's Rocky Helmet as well. I get damaged by the recoil. Lots and lots of pain and punishment. So, Will-O-Wisp is pretty free here for my opponent, I would say. I might have to go into Monica. I wouldn't mind also going into Cathbar. Just in case he doesn't Will-O-Wisp, then Foul Play gets weakened a lot. Because the Sludge Bomb would hurt Monica a decent amount. Let me see. Let's check out Monica. Sludge Bomb only does 23%. But I don't
you don't want to get toxic though either.
I still think that this is probably...
You don't want to get toxic though either.
I think there's a high chance of Will-O-Wisp coming out. And if not, I think that like Sludge Bomb is still fine. I'm not Fairy Terra yet. We're going to see just the withdrawal, the hard withdrawal back into Vaporeon. We're going to see Kizaru come out. Kizaru is the Electric. I like this matchup. I'm fine with that. All right, we have a very switch-heavy game. I'm going to make my moves very quick because it's starting to feel like maybe this is a game that would actually go to time. And I noticed that Playmore's making their moves very quick. So I can see that being a potential win con on their end. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm just going to straight up Flamethrower frame 1. If he goes into the Vaporeon, it is what it is. I'm going to Flamethrower. I don't think he does. I don't think he does because he's doing so much switching that he might have me in he's trying to get me in a reading a book mood, but I'm just going to Flamethrower. He's going to Flamethrower off. Beautiful. I'm kind of thinking one more Flamethrower. I think he'll sub again.
I don't think he will.
There is a chance, obviously, for the... Because the Vaporeon has Protect, the Choice Banded... I was so close to my Swords Dance. The Choice Banded Wacky is at its advantage for sure. Let's see. I think that we just Flamethrower again.
This is...
Almost want to, you know what?
This
he's never
is...
just staying in, right? He's either gonna sub...
This is such a fucking masterclass.
Let's go Scorching Sands. Scorching Sands still breaks the sub, and it also allows me the privilege of potentially getting a burn on a bulky Vaporeon. Right? That is absolutely a possibility. Let's see. We're gonna get Scorching Sands. Any burns? Any burns? I need that burn. I need residual 30%.
Any burns, chat? Any burns?
Oh
my god.
We did play to that. 100%. We'll see lefties on Vaporeon.
It's not hacks if you call
We're
it.
going to counter that lefties with a beautiful set of talents. So now that we know that you can't really touch my Rotom, I'm going to go out into Rotom here. I think going into Rotom is fine. I think also Thwacky would have been a fine play. Thwacky is completely fine.
You don't want to get this call burn on Thwacky.
The way that he leaves Vaporeon in. But I know he just takes it. Okay. So we're going to see a Wish here, which is definitely obnoxious. It's going to be really hard for us to break through, man.
No Garchomp means Rotom's pretty free, though. I don't remember seeing Garchomp.
Go ahead and let Sneasler set up this week. That's my only win con at this point, because this is going to be brutal. I would like to just fire off some EQs as well. So Weezing is the answer to all of this. I just got to get rid of Weezing. You obviously can switch out, and you probably do switch out. You probably go out into your Electrode based on just your maneuvering. I think no matter what, I have to Volt Switch here. Okay, you don't go into that. You just stay in, knowing that you can eat it. Oh, you're going to flip turn. You're absolutely going to flip turn, right? So, is there a Mon that I can go out into that would make your flip turn worse? Really, all I can do is go out into Thwacky.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I can do is go into Thwacky. I have no choice. I have no choice. I think if I had Thunderbolt, it still wouldn't have taken you out. So we'll eat this flip turn, we'll get a recovery back on the grassy terrain. Ooh, you go for stall. Any B-word? Ooh, the 30% for the 30%. That's a really good bird for him, too, because Thwacky is pretty much neutered now. Thwacky is very, 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 very neutered. But, thankfully, I think that... You know, I'm just going to spam knockoff. I'm just going to spam knockoff.
Yeah.
Because I want to get rid of leftovers, right?
Removing leftovers, removing the helmet off Weezing, all that fun stuff. I think it's good.
There's really not much I can do. So let's go ahead and let's spam knockoff. We'll see the attack there. I get a little bit more coverage than that, so that's okay. But unfortunately, my band is going to feel pretty bad now. It's going to feel pretty bad. If I was SD, then this thing could have actually done a lot of work. A lot of work. With this setup, with this super stally bulky setup that's going on. I will have a really hard time cracking through this, man. I will. I'm just going to spam knockoff here. It is what it is. I think we'll just see a Wish come out from this thing, to be honest with you. It's definitely the best play.
Yeah, especially with, I mean...
All right, we're going to see actually the hard withdraw. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Who comes in? Kizaru. Kizaru is the Electrode. All right, so maybe he's just sacking this thing off now. Because we're going to go for knockoff. It's not going to take you out because, you know, I'm burned, which is a dagger. But you don't have enough to sub, it looks like. Yeah, you don't have enough to sub, so I think I can just sit here and go for another knockoff. There's also a world where I go directly out into my Shamir and click SD against this thing.
The chicken
with the foul play?
The question isn't which.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
But that's not great. That's not great. So I need 2 SDs to take out the Weezing, I'm pretty sure. So I think we're just going to go ahead and click knockoff again. It doesn't take you out, but I don't really want to swap anything else in. So just going to knockoff. We see Elite Seed. He's making reads, baby, making reads, but it's not going to pay off today. Here comes the knockoff and crits in chat. No crits and not enough to take you out because the terrain is going to heal you before the
damn.
Thankfully, the terrain is keeping us alive because we're also burned. But this is a free knockoff here. No reason to not click it again this time. It does take the Electrode out. That feels pretty good. Let's go knockoff. And there's really not much. He actually is going to save this thing. I think it goes down to rocks, though. I'm pretty positive it goes down to rocks. We're going to see Zoro come in. Ooh, Zoro. That's actually really intimidating. We're going to be able to knock off your item, whatever it is. Let's see what it was. It was the choice specs. Okay, so you're definitely special. That is scary. This could be a Calm Mind frame 1. How much is left in the grassy terrain? Because ideally, I get my Lando.
What do you call mine spec? I don't think so.
That's actually really, really good for me. Let me just see how much if he was specs. Let's go Iron Valiant, choice specs, and let's get rid of the specs and see how much you do to Lando. Moonblast is going to do 62%. I'm most afraid of a Calm Mind, though. So then what I want to do is, I could go on Caspar, but Calm Mind once again is going to scare me. Monica, let's see, Magmortar. Magmortar is in range of a hit and a Side Shock, it looks like. I'm at 207, I'm at 71%. A +1 Side Shock does not take me out. All right, I think we actually go into Monica here. But without Monica, I can't take out Weezing. All right, let's go out into... Yeah, I can't take out Weezing and Monica.
Yeah,
all right, let's go into Sylvain. Because EQ does a ton, and I do outspeed. Right, so... He goes for the Moonblast, this is going to hurt like a Banshee. This is going to hurt really, 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 really bad. We're going to see CC here. That does nothing.
That was a fantastic play.
And then he had the CC. Okay, so at -1, U-turn does nothing. EQ takes you out. I really don't live in a world where you don't go on to Weezing here. You have to go on to Weezing here. There's just no way. So I'm going to click U-turn. If it's throw, he can make a really good read here. Although I am faster, right? And he doesn't know that. You do get Ice Punch. Okay, I am going to EQ. You are going to Ice Punch. Let me just see if you actually take me out. Iron Valiant, mixed attacker. If you go Ice Punch at -1 against Lando, wait, why does it do so little? Oh, sorry, you're going low. 71 to 91. That actually looks like it could take me out. 269. It does look like it takes me out, so I think he goes for it. I could swap. I could U-turn and preserve because of that, but I really don't have an answer in the back. Now I'm going to U-turn. I'm going to U-turn. I think he reads my scar. He does read my scar. Okay. So U-turn is the right play. I'm going to take some chicky damage from this.
I think it was a great play.
Oh, actually, that was a really good play. Sacked off the Electro to get information. Wow. That's a really good play. I wish I still went for EQ. I do wish I still went for EQ. That's crazy. All right. The good news is, though, I'm pretty sure Iron Valiant goes down to a Dire Claw. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
So we could get lucky. We could get the Weezing nice and sleepy time, and then get SDs in front of them. That's like the only way I could get the Weezing outside of Monica. All right, we're going to see Kuzin come out. It is going to be the Horse of Horses. Okay, this is a very scary Pokemon. I literally don't know much about it. Does it get Trick Room? It does not. As Chilling Nace, if it gets a KO, it gets stronger. I think I click U-turn every time. Let's see. This is
any chip damage on this thing.
U-turn does not.
And we saw it's not boots.
But it's definitely our best play. So let's U-turn out. Like I said, no idea what he wants to do. He can SD. He can go for a big Ice type move. It is what it is. Probably our best bet is going to be our Rotom with how healthy it is.
Yeah.
I could go on to Linhardt here.
No, Rotom. Foul play the shit out of that. He sword dances.
Okay. I'm going to see Curse. Okay.
You foul play the shit out of that.
That's your attack raise. That's very, very cute.
Is this White Herb?
It is White Herb. Well, all of the recovery on this side. All of it.
Oh no, it's leftovers. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
I think our best bet against a Glastrier, we can check out Rotom. Unfortunately, foul play is not going to do much because you're going to be getting stronger both in defense and physical defense. So our best play is Hydro Pump, and I'm going to go for it. Ooh, we're going to see the Terra here. So the Terra is coming out on the glass here. Is it going to be
Ice Fairy or Electric?
Terra Ice for damage or Terra Electric? It is Terra Electric. Okay.
Foul play is always good. Yeah, no.
This Hydro Pump, Landorus will take you out with EQ. Okay, I connect the Hydro Pump, and we're going to get some good damage off. We're going to see another Curse. Trap +2/+2. Rotom. I will definitely go down to a move, like, for sure. I will definitely go down to a move. I would love to land this Hydro Pump, though. Let me see. Landorus, Earthquake, if you're Terra Electric, and you Terra'd, I do 40%. So, Volt Switch is kind of safe here if I want to sack something else off. I don't really want to sack something else off, though, if I'm honest. Now, the chances of him going for an Ice-type move are super slim. Super, super slim. Like, crazy slim. But it would be a pretty hard sell. Does this thing, I mean, this thing does get rest will be
You just, I think you just keep Hydro Pumping. You have to wear this thing down.
We're going to connect the Hydro Pump. Any crits in chat? No crits. Okay. He's going to go for the Avalanche, yo. If I went out into my Landers, I would have been cooked. I would have been cooked. But this is our sack here for sure. I can't pain split. I did bring it, and I was planning on using it actually. I was going to click the button, but I can't click the button. So I will just go ahead and let this thing go down. Let's Hydro Pump again. Let's do it. He has Rest, he clicks it. We miss a Hydro Pump. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We're going to see Rest. So you are going to Rest. This is definitely a problem. Absolutely a big problem for me. Missing the Hydro Pump doesn't matter that much when you are going to Rest.
Is it Sleep Talk?
Okay. I could sit here and
Rest,
Hydro
Curse,
spam.
Avalanche, Terra Blast?
Okay, I'm at 153. What is his HP? 351. This is the most damage I could do. I'm going to pain split. Right? That's more. And it also makes it so that he can't actually just... Oh, he's Sleep Talk. Oh, that's dirty. Okay, so Avalanche is his only
Rest,
move.
Sleep Talk, Curse, Avalanche. Okay.
Avalanche is his only attacking move. Is Curse, Rest, Sleep Talk. This is going to be almost impossible to break through, I'll tell you that much. This is going to be really, really rough. Hydro crits, maybe. I think
Ben's a big fan of the mixed Valiant, though. We've seen that this season, so I'm happy to see that.
Risk it all. Slip and fall. I don't think that's smart. I would like to knock off his...
risk it all, slip and fall. I'm never look away.
If you look at Sneasler, +2 Avalanche is going to take me out, basically. If I get the +1 defense, it doesn't. But I really don't do too much here. I have to get you low. I have to get you low, and you take me out. So I'm going to Hydro Pump here. We're going to nice pump off. Bring you down about 50%. Can you...
Rest roll? Rest roll?
I definitely want
Sleep Talk roll?
We're going to see Avalanche again. That one does a lot more. A lot more.
And now you just pain split.
Pain split here, right? I'm at 46 HP. He's at half. So he's at 170.
Yeah, you get a lot of good recovery off this. Big value pain split.
He probably rests, though, right? He loses nothing by clicking Rest. So we're going to pain split. And then I think we'll see Rest here. He wakes up and goes, ooh, look at Curse. Okay. That is better.
Ooh.
All right, so here's my win con, because he's at +3. I don't know if I have a win con. I don't think I have a win con here. Hydro Pump crit. Right,
Hydro Pump crit, or you...
What I really want to do is Volt Switch out into... A Foul Play crit actually does a metric ton too, right? So a crit is basically my win con no matter what. I'm going to Foul Play here, and hopefully Avalanches. If you don't crit, then you're going to rest. Oh, I should have U-turned. I should have Volt Switched out into my Lando and started clicking EQ. It's like my only win con. I don't think we can beat this thing now without a crit. I need the 7%. Now, every turn that passes is another turn we're closer to getting that 7%, right? Which means I kind of do want to just keep attacking. I'm just going to keep Foul Playing now.
Yeah.
We're just going to roll the dice on the critical hit.
Play for your crit.
Now, Hydro does do more, but honestly, I just want to make sure I get it down to a point where maybe we have a chance. I don't know. Like, he's gonna roll Rest. That's, ideal. That's obviously best case scenario.
Yeah. Damn. Edge of my seat right now, chat. Edge of my seat.
Adventure on a deeper level. The Subaru Forester Wilderness.
That's the best way to get me to buy a Subaru is put dogs in the commercial.
It's really good.
For what it's worth. If you ever want me to buy something, chat, put a dog next to it.
You know what's crazy? I almost brought Nightshade on this thing instead of Foul Play. I was really close. I was doing cows. I'm like, oh, it's not gonna matter because Foul Play, this thing gets stronger. It's fine. But yeah, Nightshade would have been pretty tops. Let's go for Zone Foul Play crit, honestly.
Yeah, Nightshade would have been crit.
Oh, baby! Oh, man.
Big crit.
Take me out. Take me out with dude.
Big value crit.
I'm pretty sure the Foul Play takes you out from this range, right?
Big value crit.
I'm pretty positive we would not sell. The Foul Play does indeed take you out from this range. I had no other win con but the crit, by the way. Literally no other win con. So it's an unfortunate thing of Pokemon, but I've done this many times too. You play like a set that can like really stall out, and you risk the more turns that pass. And I'm glad I swapped up. I literally said, hey, we're just gonna go for the crit. But it does feel bad. Pokemon is a video game. Last year goes down to the Rotom with Foul Play. Can't get crit with Nightshade though. So I guess it worked out that I didn't go Nightshade. But that was an incredible set, Playmore. That's a truly terrifying set. Truly terrifying. The only win con I have is like, I mean, once you get to +4, Earthquake really doesn't do much to you. It really does not. Earthquake is 33%. We're gonna see Zoro come out. I think that we just click Pain Split. Because you're gonna go for big move, right? You don't have a set move on a choice Pokemon. So you just go for big move, I click Pain Split. We're gonna see Move Blast, might take me out, might not. Doesn't take me out. We can go ahead and Pain Split here. And gain a good amount of HP back. We'll go to 177, and then we have lefties. Caspar probably having his best week of all time. Probably having his best week of all time. I think here we go Volt Switch. You're gonna be in range of a lot of different things. And I kind of would like to keep this thing alive now. Maybe I should just Pain Split again. No, because you might swap. I'm gonna Volt Switch. Alright, we are gonna see the Move Blast come out again. Pain Split. Ooh, it's a lot of damage. We're gonna do a ton ourselves though. And now I can pretty much I think the correct play is to go out into Lindhart here. Because even though I'm burned, a Grassy Glide Choice Band will take this thing out. The only things in the back are Vaporeon and Weezing. If Weezing comes in, this thing faints the rocks when it comes back in again. Oh, maybe it does it now because the drain. That's true. That is very, very true. I don't really mind sacking this thing off, though. Actually, I do mind a little bit. I'm going to Grassy Glide. I'm going to Grassy Glide here. I do mind a little bit because I want to make sure that I have terrain for later. Although I don't think I'll need terrain in this matchup anymore. Right, so Weezing's going to come in. Caesar comes out. Super duper good. Switch in. Very, very free. I should have realized as soon as I saw the terrain was going to heal up the Iron Valiant enough to survive. That should have been my cue to be like, hey, just switch back out because Weezing is coming in. But now it's kind of just a matter of time, right? We probably see. I mean, there's a number of things we can see here. I could stack off Caspar. He kind of did all he has to do.
Yeah, I think Rotom deserves a good rest here. You get out into the fucking Magmortar.
But Pain Split would be a dagger. So let's go to Caspar.
Yeah.
I don't think he goes to Pain Split at all. But just there's a world where he does, and going into low Pokemon would be good. We'll see. Weezing, what are you gonna go for as Caspar comes in? That's gonna be a Sludge Bomb, and Rotom goes down. Caspar, you did a ton. You really did do a ton. Now we have a safe switch into our Monica, and Psychic is to move every time. Even if a Vaporeon comes in, this is obviously still our best play. We will go ahead and Psychic. Now, thankfully, the Weezing doesn't have any recovery, right? So it's just gonna keep swapping into Rock.
What is Magmortar's Terra this match? I don't think I've seen that yet.
Oshoshi come out, which is the Vaporeon. Shiny Vaporeon is burned.
Take a little rock, take a little burn, take a little Psychic.
A free switch in to Flip Turns, which is a bit unfortunate. But I think what I have to do is I have to just sit in here with Monica, and because of that, I think it's time for us to Terra, right? I'm gonna go ahead because what I think he's gonna try to do is wish past its Iron Valiant. Right? I definitely think so. So I think what we can do is we can Terra, and we can just go for Psychic special defense drops. We have the recovery.
Yeah, you're not weak to the Scald anymore once you Terra.
This seems like a pretty safe play. Here comes our Terra Monica.
You're weak to the
Glad we didn't
Weezing.
spend it on Thwacky early. This was always our plan, usually for Iron Valiant, but it did work out where we didn't need it. And for Garchomp, we didn't bring Garchomp, obviously. I am still out of this game. I'm most proud of myself. Obviously, Hatch was completely in my favor with that crit. Getting it completely in my favor. But I'm still pretty proud of what I've done. Now, no burn. Please, no burn. I don't need that in my life, thank you.
Yeah, imagine burning a Magmortar. Lol. What's up, Haas? Watch party's been going well. We're on the last match of the night. This is going crazy.
That would put him in range, I think. Especially because, well, I guess I should have Terra Blasted, right? Well, no. Yeah, it is Stab. I should have Terra Blasted instead of going for special defense drop, huh? All right, let's Terra Blast here, because that is the correct leg. I would say the only good thing is now you may not expect it. Okay, he pressed it so much. He should just protect. No matter what, I can't risk that, right? I click Psychic every time on this turn, because whether Weezing comes in, or Iron Valiant comes in, or he just stays in, I think that Psychic is the correct play. The Grassy Terrain is gone, though, so we are missing out on recovery on Monica, which is kind of tough. The Weezing is low enough, though, where as long as he doesn't pass a Wish to it, I'm confident that Sneasler could take it out after 2 SDs. Or after 1 SD. We're going to go for Psychic. He does just stay in. It wasn't worth the risk to me, special defense drop. It wasn't worth the risk to me for me to try to switch around. We are just slowly dwindling this thing down.
Buff Terra's Incineroar the other day attacked into a burning bulwark. Oh, that's tough.
Dude. I'm not gonna lie.
That's tough.
After Rotom, I don't have a good answer for this because my Thwacky is burned. Now I could Thwacky here.
You just get the Dire Claw with Sneasler and you're fine. That's all you do. You just roll the Dire Claw rolls, right?
Is that kind of a sell? I guess I could just let Monica go down and then go.
That's what you do.
That's probably better overall.
We had to watch this at 1.75 times because it's a 50-minute battle.
So this is definitely where
and I'm tired.
Right, Weezing absolutely could come in here, which would be rather unfortunate. Lots of recovery in this week's game. My Lanta, we're sitting here with lefties and Grassy Terrain. I mean, half it's my fault.
It's a 50-minute battle because you have leftover burn terrain every turn.
I'm gonna click it anyway. I'm not giving the opportunity for Valiant to come in. Weezing getting healed is kind of fine. I can handle that. I can swing with that. I would like to knock off these lefties though. Is that even more valuable than this Woodhammer? I'm just gonna Woodhammer. We're just gonna go for big move. You're gonna see the withdraw. Please don't Iron Valiant. Please don't Iron Valiant. We're gonna see Caesar. That is gonna be the Weezing.
Hey, you take off the helmet though.
This thing getting healthy is not the best for me. It is.
Oh, he didn't go for knockoff.
That would have been insane. That definitely would have been absolutely insane. I'm damaged by recoil, damaged by the Rocky helmet. The Wish is going to bring this thing way back up.
Oh, shit.
Way back up. And I am banded into Woodhammer. So part of me just wants to click it again. Because I can't really swap out into our Monica. All right.
You've got a fresh set of terrain. You get your Dire Claw sleep with the Weavile. If I had Weavile, if I had Sneasler, I would lean into that fucking Dire Claw every week like a die roll, chat. I'd have my fucking beady sunglasses on, cigarette in hand, rolling the fucking die, trying to get those Dire Claw sleeps. Are you kidding me?
Terrain has 3 turns left. If I let this thing go down, I go into Monica. It has 2 turns left. I click Psychic, he swapped out, and I have to swap out into our Sneasler attack. That doesn't seem good. So I think maybe I'm actually supposed to go to Sylvain here. I really wish I ran Gravity. I really do. Yeah, Sylvain is not like super hyper valuable, I guess, because as long as the Weezing is around, he's doing a really good job preserving it. I could also go into Shamir here. This thing is so hard to deal with.
Just let. I was gonna say let the thing go down.
I'm gonna preserve. I do want to make sure that I can get my seed off.
Banded Dire Claw with no other moves. Absolutely.
Right now, man. We're gonna see Slug Bomb. Not gonna do too much. Hey, where's the world that he's afraid of gravity? Does that world exist? Wait, does he have neutralizing gas? Have we seen neutralizing gas pop at all? I don't think so.
Oh, he's levitating. He's levitating.
I really don't know.
He's levitating.
U-turn's gonna do very little to this thing. I almost want to sack this off.
Facade for some yip.
If I U-turn, maybe I go into Monica.
Facade for some yip.
Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to sack this thing off. Actually, I'm gonna sack this thing off. I'm gonna Facade. He withdraws. Okay, we get a free Facade off. Zoro comes in. I almost clicked U-turn there. I was so close to clicking U-turn. We're gonna get our side off and take out Zoro. That's cool. That's fine.
All right,
so now
3-2.
It's just Vaporeon, and now I don't need the Sneasler. Right now, I don't actually need the Sneasler. I really don't need this thing.
I feel like you
I'm
need
sad that I just
Sneasler for
revealed Facade early,
Vaporeon.
though. I wanted to like get burned or something first, so that's kind of annoying.
You need.
Okay.
You
We're gonna see
need
the
Sneasler
come
for
back out.
Vaporeon,
Sure.
in my
Does the train
opinion.
go away this turn? Because that's really all I want.
I don't care about a burnt
Train
burnt
has one more
Thwacky
turn.
in the
I will just sack this thing
background.
off anyway, right? So let's not second guess ourselves. Let's go ahead and just click Facade again.
Yep.
And sack this thing off. Okay, Facade does chunky damage. We're gonna see the Wish. Now, do I think that he goes out of the Wheezing again? I don't think so.
No, he can always protect here.
I'm sure he knows I'm choice now because I didn't change my move up.
He can always protect
Misses, the
here.
grass is gonna disappear. And
He can
I could go out
always
right now into
protect
this
here.
and feel fine. I could also go out into. I could also just let Landers go down like I originally planned. I'm just gonna do that. We're just gonna stick to plan. We're gonna see the protect here.
Yeah, I was gonna
He's
say, I was
gonna
like,
run out of
you
stuff eventually.
always
Wish
protect
protect will
here.
eventually run out. Okay, I know it will. It has to. I almost swapped it to Facky too. That's funny money. Funny money. There goes more recovery for you. Now I no longer need.
But he
Facky
always
for
Vaporeon
Sneasler
always
to be
protects the scout.
What I
No,
just need
Ben's
is for this
Ben's
thing to
playing
have low
Ben's
HP
playing
where I can take it out.
Ben's playing the right game right here, right? Ben's playing the right game of keep my Vaporeon healthy. I have 2 Pokemon left. If I want to win this, I need to play to my strengths. I need to play and keep these so I get my Vaporeon to full health. I wish past slow flip into Wheezing to get that too.
Right. That's all I need. I think we are just going to see a Scald here. I really don't need the Thwacky. I really don't. Now, it is interesting because Scald probably doesn't take me out, and if he gets a burn, my Facade gets buffed the following turn. So he's probably actually considering just clicking Flip Turn. I see Facade go off against the Vaporeon. Not going to do too much, 30%. Scald comes through. It does take me out. Okay, Scald does just take me out. That is fine. So if we check Vaporeon against Landorus, Facade doing 30%. It's not fully defensive then, but it is pretty close. Sneasler. Close
Oh,
to
you
that,
can't
doesn't
even.
take out.
Yeah,
And
you have
SD
to.
once
You have to
one
boost
burn and feel
so
fine about it.
fucking much with
This could also be an
Sneasler.
instance where we do go out into Linhardt first, just because. No. Just because I would have recovery on Chimere, but truthfully, Scald does 36 to 40%. If he gets a burn, it goes crazy. I'll tell you that much. It literally goes crazy with the burn. But I think just going SD and not getting burned is the play.
Yeah, you just have to.
He's gonna
You
withdraw
have,
and go out into the Wheezing, right? Wheezing physical wall. I'm gonna go to +2. The Caesar is pretty healthy.
now, quite literally, if Dire Claw gets it,
Caesar is very, very healthy. Obviously, Will-O-Wisp hurts me a decent amount. He gets the burn. It would be kind of traumatic. However,
Dire Claw.
don't really have another option right now.
Dire Claw.
I might have an option. I could go into Linhardt, but not all.
Dire Claw. $27 to $33 is respectable damage, and you get a chance to what's the chance for this to proc? 50% chance to sleep, poison, or paralyze. 50% chance to sleep, poison, or paralyze. So you have a 50% chance. Hold on. You have 3 statuses: sleep, poison, or paralyze. You can't poison it. So if you get the poison roll, it doesn't work. You need you need a 1/3 chance to get a sleep on a 50% roll. There is a 16% chance that Shady gets what he needs to do here. Alternatively, if he what is the chance for a full para? What is odds of full para Pokemon? 25% chance. 25% chance, according to math.miami.edu, the Department of Mathematics Miami figured out the chance for paralysis. It is about a 1/4 chance to get a full para. Figured you'd still be here. Ben, this is the longest fucking game I've ever watched. I watched like a video reading of the Bible on half speed, and this is still longer at 1.7 times speed. So right now, Shady, he's got +2. So Dire Claw, if he gets so the chance to get a para into full para is 1/3 times 0.5 times 0.25. There is either a 4% roll that he gets this, or the 16%, which means 20% of the time Shady gets the Dire Claw roll that he needs here.
Let's see. Man, this Vaporeon is such a pain. Because I need Chimere to take out Vaporeon.
Dire
so I can't really let this thing get burned.
Claw.
I probably do lose, straight up.
Dire
Monica getting burned doesn't matter as much, but you know
Dire
it just comes right in.
Claw.
I think I need to. He's at 75%. I think I just need to see.
What is Throat Chop doing? What is Throat Chop doing while I'm sitting here preaching some sort of make believe gospel of this? What is Sneasler? What is Sneasler doing at +2? Was he adamant? Wheezing here. Wheezing, physical wall. All right. What is it? Throat chop. Yeah, throat chop. Close combat still does more every time if you're going for pure damage on this wheezing, but you click the dire claw. You play to that 20% out right here.
After burn, my throat chop is 18%. Close combat's still our strongest move. I'm gonna go close combat. I'm gonna go close combat is our strongest move. So it does a ton, and now we take him out even with a burn. Does he have psychic? He might have psychic. Side game. That takes me out. I should have checked for that.
Ah!
Oh, we just lost. Oh, I can't believe we didn't get side game.
No. Here's the thing. 80% of the time that favor didn't go there, but they were close combat never killed unless it was a crit. What are the chance for a crit? What are critical hit odds? Pokemon. A 6.25%, 7% chance. We've already been there. So he either needed the 7% crit on close combat. I don't even think that was at that. What was close combat at? Where was Wheezing at?
My throat chop is 18%.
Close combat does 6. He needed the highest roll without. Oh, I want to pull up Playmore side right now, and I want to see this. That's not even max. Let's assume max because you max for fucking Sneasler, right? 61 to 72, a crit never kills you. I think you always play into that 20% dire
Close
claw.
combat's still our strongest move. I'm gonna go close combat.
But I was stalling. You both were fucking stalling. The leftovers, the burn, the everything. No, I'm playing. I made my commentary earlier. I was like, the reason it's 50 minutes long is because there's burn terrain leftovers end of every turn.
So it does a ton, and now we take him out even with a burn.
Was your comment section bad?
You might have psychic.
Was your comment section bad following that?
It takes me out. I should have checked for that.
Hey, what's up, B-Mac?
Oh, we just lost.
Yeah, it was 50 minutes because after every turn there were 4 different fucking effects going off on both sides.
I did not know it got side beam. That will probably be the game, right? I go to the Monica here. I click psychic. I wonder if the close combat made him take me out. But I doubt it. It's 4 times effective, but it is not stab. Close combat made him take me out. It's crazy.
Now I want to check. Side beam. I feel like 4 times effective move on an 85 base special attack. Yeah, mine. Actually. Oh yeah. You fucking. Oh my god. Yeah, it was dire claw. 100% of the time. So looking at this calc right here, again, not knowing Ben's set, I'm going to assume just max on Wheezing because it's a fucking Sneasler. Psybeam does 66 to 78 with no special defense drop. No special defense investment. He always lives that Psybeam. Always lives that Psybeam. And then Dire Claw, what? 2 hit KOs? Dire Claw in a close combat, at least 2 hit KOs. Oh, yep. It was Dire Claw in a close combat. It was either you get the 20% Dire roll where you either put him to sleep or you get the full para. Or you go Dire Claw for 27% into hopefully high roll close combat.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy, dude. -1 special defense. Yep, that's it. Going for CC. I just saw highest damage and I panicked, but what are you gonna do, man? Throat chop to close combat would have secured me the game. We go psychic here. He's gonna withdraw. I get the
throat chop into close combat too, for sure.
Get the special defense drop on the Vaporeon, please. Just get that special defense drop, dude. There's the rocks. Get the special defense drop, and we're actually sitting pretty. The 10% does nothing. 10%. Oh! Yeah, I think he survives and he gets the wish up again. So we don't win this exchange. We do not win this exchange without like a high roll or a crit here. Terror Blast there will win me the game though. It was a pretty obvious switch. It's definitely my fault. Usually that's what happens. You catch me off guard with a side beam and then I just start selling. Like I'm sitting on a used Harlot. But a high roll could do it. I don't think so. I want to wish it would. If I did, just go. There was no reason not to go Terror Blast, by the way. They both KO on that range. There's just no reason not to, outside of just sheer ignorance. All right, Terror Blast, any chance? Any chance?
I was going to confuse him anyways. There you go.
Crit, I don't know. Nope, but Terror Blast before we're done it. There's the wish. What else can I do? Is there anything I can do to stop this? Oh man, I could have the game. The side beam I'm not like, I just didn't know. That's crazy. But I could have clicked Terror Blast there and I would have been fine. I definitely would have been fine.
2 Terror Blasts only had a 7% chance. I mean, he played to a 7% earlier.
I need a crit. Oh, dude, I feel bad.
He played to a 7% earlier.
That is definitely all on me. Even if I swapped out at that point, right? I
think you're gonna get Shadow Stitch. I think you're gonna get people who are used to this new meta of singles seeing balance and calling it stall, right? Because this meta, in my opinion, is very hyper offensive with Terra. The moment you stop putting pressure on your opponent, like obviously I feel like both Shady and Ben are playing stall. Ben's playing a little bit better stall, but to his advantage, and Shady's dealing with it in return. Like he doesn't have much hyper offense. He's got a lot of that stuff there. I think a lot of people who are brand new to this meta are going to see balance and consider it stall because they see 15, 20-minute draft battles all the time. and probably if you did the math on taking out all the little seconds of the burn, the terrain, the leftovers, the leech seed, this probably would have been like a 25-minute battle as well, totally honest. But that's not the game we play. So I definitely think that in this meta where if you give your opponent any sort of let up on their Terra, they just steamroll you. I think when you see balanced players, you're like, oh, like even when I do the PPL watch party, when I watch like Frank or Lars games where they play a little bit kind of balance, or Mounte playing a little bit kind of balance, I'm like, okay, like this is like, it's a little bit of a longer game rather than just finding the fucking thread the needle to come in and click Swords Dance with a weakness policy, you know?
Terra Blast Fairies with throw. I just got so.
I love balance. I've played balance my whole career, and I had to switch to like
you just gotta go for the crit. 7%
like hyper offense, just in general, right?
We get the Terra Blast off. We do get the Terra Blast off. Any crits? I don't think he risks it. I think he wishes anyway, right? Okay.
This is such, and another thing that casual players don't understand, right, is that the way Shady pitches these videos is different than the way Playmore does, right? And I'm going to refer to Playmore since it's a creative team, but Ben's obviously the player right here. These videos are, so I'll refer to it as Playmore since obviously they have all like combined creative direction as opposed to just Ben. Shady pitches these videos in a way like I was talking about earlier, where you want these videos to do well on a one-off basis. You want these to get onto somebody's recommended, onto the homepage recommended there, and you see the longest Pokemon battle ever. Let me click on that. You don't know what the fuck Draft League is. You don't know what the fuck these playstyles are. You don't know anything about it. But one person might watch this because it is a very long Wi-Fi battle. Totally fine. Whereas Playmore, also kind of doing the same thing, I think leans a little bit more into the esports style. So you care a little bit more about the season. So you've got more competitive people, I feel like, watching Playmore's videos because they really, that's the gist of Playmore esports. So I feel like a lot of these casual fans that see this don't understand that this is a playoff contention match in some regard based on differential. So if Ben wants to secure as best of a standing as he can, he has to keep those numbers as high as he can.
Really wish, just for the sake of
I don't know where the playoff numbers were. I could be completely wrong in saying that, but I know that when you get to these games that differential matters, you have to play for that. If you guys remember my week 8 match last season against Kyle A, I literally needed to 6-0 in order to make playoffs. If I won 5-0, it didn't matter. My season was over. I needed that differential point, and that's how close it can come down to by just that 1 point in order to get in.
I wish that I Terra Blasted, man. If for nothing else. I wish I would have Terra Blasted. Alright, there's the protect. Oh man, Terra Blast really wins the game every time there, man. The Blue Magmortar, Terra Blast, 30%. I think you had 10% left after the close combat, right? Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't as much as I thought. I'll check the bot. Alright, should be done wishing now.
Check the
I'm
bot.
pretty sure he's done wishing. Right? I don't know how much PP Wish has, but I'm pretty sure he's done. And it's just gonna be Scald City. I think it's just Scald City here. I'm gonna Terra Blast. Don't get the crit now, because I will cry. I will cry if I get a crit now. Yeah, it's not a crit.
Oh my god, yeah, imagine the
Scald
7%.
Ton of damage, any burn for the BM. There's the burn for the BM. You'll love to see it.
Burn for the BM.
Truthfully, he's supposed to protect here, which, I mean, honestly, based on the play, I think that is what will happen. I think that's what will happen. All right, this is a good time to announce, because there's really nothing else going on, is that we made playoffs. I know it might not feel like it, because we just lost a game that we should have won, but we made playoffs, baby.
Okay, so playoffs was locked. So forget my fucking commentary on playing for the differential at this point. Obviously, the better standings you have going into playoffs can determine, like, you get to pick who you choose or vice versa. But like I said, I'm pretty sure Shady was locked for playoffs, and depending on how Ben played this out, he needed to bring it as close as possible. I don't know all the ins and outs of the playoff picture, right? I was out of it, so I didn't give a fuck. But that's my 2 cents on it.
As long as I shall live.
Psybeam Wheezing was crazy.
On that turn for the Psybeam to take me out. That is crazy that he just clicked wish. I just want to go be with my kids, man. I just want to go be.
And you also have to remember too. A game that we should have won. Horse noises. Wait a minute. What? Like you
kids. That's all. That's literally all. Oh my goodness. I also
still
feel like
win.
It's 4 forms to run. But
spoilers.
Like, I'm just a skull
Obviously,
away.
where we're at right now,
I'm
we
just a
can
skull
see
away.
that this is like
Magmortar,
this.
I mean,
Like Playmore wins
over
this.
the Thunderbolt, right? So that's just a team prep thing. I don't think it's incorrect, but it just didn't pan out.
Because you get the Banded Grassy glide off.
Thunderbolt. He's sitting great, obviously. But it's okay. It's fine. I think the battle's finally over. There's no way he protects, right? No, he does. He protects. The burn will come through.
You get the 2-0.
And yeah, that's that. This is definitely a video that I'm uploading.
Yeah, like I said,
right.
another thing to go about is that Shady Penguin has a very loyal fan base, and you can tell he is holding himself together very well. But towards the end of the game, you're like, all right, like Ben wants to play for differential. He's like, all right, I lose, like just let me lose. But So a lot of those fans are going to sense that and be like, hey, General Tar Heel. So like, I've been on the end of that, like in Gen 7, 6, 7, whenever I have been on the receiving end of not the favorable comments. So I've definitely been there.
Video. This is tough. This is a tough scene. Burn is gonna, not take me out, thankfully. But watch this crit Woodhammer just make everything feel right. Watch this crit Woodhammer come through and make everything feel right. Watch. Just watch.
Does he crit Woodhammer?
Just watch. You'll see. Crit Woodhammer. Watch. All right, Woodhammer, come on. Watch the crit. Watch.
It wasn't even a crit, was it?
All right, it's a 1-0, baby. It's a 1-0 loss. GG, Playmore, you have made finals. Your New York Yankees have also made finals, so maybe I'll see you again there, and I'm not getting caught by wheezing ever again. Keep it shady.
Yeah, no, incredible.
Contracts,
Incredible.
Exploding bills. Surprises.
Incredible matchup. Incredible matchup.
Your New York Yankees
hold on. Where is my I absolutely was on the edge of my seat for 51-54 at 1.75x speed. Amazing game. That was I'm not playing for differential. I'm playing for them pooping my pants. I want to play as safe as possible. No. Okay, that makes sense too. Play it safe. He already got the 7% earlier on a he already got a 7% earlier on the +3, what was it, the +3 horse, Already got that. So yeah, you definitely want to play safe and outlive your the crit stuff like that. I get that. I had when I played Envy, I cut it from my battle. Envy and I's battle. He had me locked in a cycle of Scary Face and Encore for like probably 15 minutes at the end of the game. And I cut that because you could very easily, like, he was playing it safe to make sure he did not miss his Encore turns or his Scary Face turns and could win the game cleanly. Like, so I get it. There's always just going to be a side of that like doesn't take the content well, So, and with Shady doing the live stuff and not wanting to cut comm, I totally get that. Especially with high stakes, a 50-minute video. This CPM must be going fucking nuts right now on this. But like, you don't want to cut that. If you get a 50-minute draft battle, the numbers on that, crazy. Because people watch that 60% retention all the way to the end. 78,000 views. I'm not here to speculate about another man's money, but that must be a great video for him. Content versus competition of these videos fascinating me when I always go back to his Subtoxic Raikou. Yeah, that's another thing too, is that some draft players literally play to win. Totally fair. Totally fair. Some people like to win, but also like an entertaining video. It's two sides. It's two sides. And I think there was a great mix in this one. I get why the plays were made. And I think the timeliness of the battle just came down to everybody's secondary effects and all the moves, quite honestly. So, but that is it for this week. That is it for this week, for this week's draft party. That was the final week of the regular season of SPL. The playoffs consist of Florida Gators, the LA Wakers, the Thunderclap Titans, the Big Nuggets, the Carolina Haxorus, the New York Mankeys, Playmore, and Philadelphia Furies. Playmore's team name is literally Playmore. I just realized that. Okay. I refer to Playmore as like the channel, but also like the team name. So Florida Gators. Oh, let me see. I believe the schedule was already posted for playoffs here in the announcements. Hold on. Let me go. Okay. Playoff rankings. So in the playoffs for draft in this league, the top 4 seeds get to pick their opponents. So if I pull this over here and zoom in, there we go. And you guys aren't even looking at the right screen. There you go. Here we go. Here is standing. Hey, listen, 2 and 6 minus 4. On God, I had a ton of bad games that I brought really fucking close. Okay. I brought really fucking close. All right. So I'll take 2 and 6 minus 4. I will. You can see how close it was, right? The match against Uzi, if I Terra Blast grounded instead of going for the sucker punch like I said it is, maybe all of a sudden I'm 3 and 5 and I'm up here. The 1-0 again, like the match against Shady, the match against Chimp, where like those small differentials mattered. That could all of a sudden put me up here in 7 or 8, and then I'm in playoffs. It's so important how that differential plays out in the wins and in the losses. We go by win-loss, then it breaks down by the differential record. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. Am I allowed to be upset at my record? No, absolutely. You can be. I think that's fine. I don't think anybody, try better next time. try better next time. No, you made playoffs, right? You made playoffs 4-4 plus 3. I think that's fine. Do you obviously want to walk away with a little bit higher? Sure. But I think that's absolutely respectable, you know? So the way that it works, top 4, Gator, Joey, Uzi, Gator. I'm going to say them all in one word. Gator, Joey, Uzi, and MV in order get to pick their opponent from the bottom 4. That's how the playoffs work. Gator is playing Chimpack. So we just saw Gator and Chimp play earlier, and they kind of meme matched it with the mono choice. So I think playoffs, we're going to see a much more serious match between Gator and Chimp. Next up is Joey and Leo. I don't think Joey and Leo played during the regular season. I don't think they did. Let me double check the schedule here. Joey, I feel maybe he did. Joey Nexus, Joey Gator, Joey Drew, Joey me, Joey Hayden, and then Joey Uzi. No, he did not. So Joey's gonna play Leo this week. Uzi and Shady. So one of the things Uzi talked about at the end of this video is that he wanted the chance to play Shady. And Uzi gets to play Shady now. And then that leaves MV and Playmore playing. So it next week's gonna be fucking nuts with these matches, chat. Absolutely crazy. As someone who's not fully understand what the -4 means, is that -4 differential in Pokemon? No, Hunter. So the way this works, so like looking at this record right now, so Gator is 8-0 plus 21. So out of 8 weeks in a 6v6 battle, he has come up with enough points to have like 3-0 over his opponent, 2-0. It's a combination of all the wins that he's had accumulating to that score, right? So he had positive 21 Pokemon in a 6v6 match over 8 weeks of 6v6 battles. Plus 17 for Joey. Same thing. Over 6 battles, over 8 weeks, he had 2 losses. But over those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, he managed to net positive over those. The only one that's really like remarkable is when you get like 4-4 -2 in playoffs, like a negative differential in playoffs. Like that's crazy to me. But you can see that a lot of these came down to differential. Shady 4-4 plus 6, Playmore 4-4 plus 3, Chimp 4-4 -2. If Chimp's game or Shuckle King's game went any different direction, Chimp and Shuckle King were flopped. Chimp and Shuckle King were flopped. You know, same thing with Drew. Drew was 4-4 -5. If he won that last game, like a higher differential against Hayden, that and like it was, that's why these week 8 matches get so crazy. Like me, Kyle, and Hayden were never making playoffs. Nexus needed like a big 4-4 with like a huge differential in order to put him up here. But like the bottom 3, me, Kyle, and Hayden were not winning. There was no chance a 3-5 team was going to make it into playoffs. You needed 4-4, and you needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 different coaches got impacted this week by playoff contention. It mattered down to that last week. So absolutely crazy. Like I said, so SPL, I didn't talk about this for the PPL. The SPL, Joey versus Chimpact, Gator versus Chimpact, Joey versus Leo, Uzi versus Shady, and Emmy versus Playmore. And then next week for the PPL, so PPL had more coaches, so there's a bye week for some seeds, and then 4 coaches play for the 7 and 8 seeds. So next week we actually have the play-ins for the PPL. Looks like we have Lars versus Danny and Daria versus Alex. So that's going to be a crazy matchup too. We've seen a lot of good players play in those teams. And then after that, we've got the first week of quarterfinals. So PPL will actually go on longer than SPL. We're going to see the quarterfinals for SPL next week. We're only going to see the play-ins for PPL next week. But it's Draft League's fucking put it in there, man. Put it in there. I fucking love Draft League. It's so fun. It's so fun. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed. I had a ton of fun doing these draft parties. We'll be back next Tuesday and Thursday with more watch parties for the PPL play-ins and then the SPL quarterfinals. Those are going to be a little bit shorter streams. Tuesday, we're definitely going to get some time for some Sinking Sapphire. Next Thursday is going to be a little bit shorter because I do fly out to PAX next Friday. So, you guys going to PAX, holler at your boy. I'll be there Friday and Saturday. Let's hang out. Let's shake some hands, kiss some babies, take some photos. This Saturday, though, we're hopping right back into Singing Sapphire. We've got a cracked. Look at this team. Look at this team. We have 5 deaths so far, unfortunately, but Marshtomp, Steelix, Houndoom, Teddy Ursa, Swellow, and Gyarados going into badge number 3. We have a Steelix going into Mauville City. Absolutely nuts. Very, very excited for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Appreciate all the love. As always, I want to remind you guys to be great and do great. Kiss your loved ones, eat your vegetables. Eat your loved ones. Kiss your vegetables. And I will catch you guys all Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you then.